We're gonna... I believe we can hear now, everybody. I'm so sorry about the no sound. Hello? That's what happens when I try to do something fun and cool and do an intro. Oh my goodness. Okay, anyway, hello everybody. Sorry for the delay. Can we all hear me now? Are we able to hear the princess? Can we hear? I'm gonna just keep talking. Anyway, so we have a lot on the docket today. Hello, everybody. And I said hello to everybody. I'll say hello again. So hello to Smooksy and Vanessa and Pac-Man and Kepler and Mau the best girl and now Magic on Bikes. So speaking of Magic on Bikes, we have a lot on the docket today. And by a lot, I mean we have two things. So I'm stealing an idea directly from Mad Yikes on Bikes, and we will be reading one of Amber Lynn's Wattpad stories. Maybe not all of it, but part of it. I do want to get to Rosie. I do want to talk about Rosie because I know she has a PO box and I want to make fun of her for it. But also, for people who don't know, Mad Yikes on Bike suggested in my comments to read one of Amber Lynn Reed's Wattpad stories, but I found something even better. Thank you, Vanessa, for the sparkles. Thank you so much. I don't deserve it for my mic not working. I don't know why that happened, actually. But I found something perfect. It's not Amber Lynn Reed related. Well, it is Amber Lynn Reed related. I found a 5 Seconds of Summer fan fiction that features Amber Lynn Reed. And we're going to read the chapter that includes Amber Lynn Reed today. But we're going to start with Rosie until I get fed up with her ass. So as we all know, she went on a 5-hour live stream yesterday trying to promote her stupid fucking thing. And by stupid fucking thing, I mean her PO box. So we're gonna start with that. We're not gonna get through the whole 5-hour live stream. I wonder if there's any there's nothing super helpful in the comments to give me directions. So we're just gonna wing it. Then we're gonna get into some fanfic. So Amber Lynn Reed will get there. I don't know if maybe I'll be like, donate to pick your poison, or if I'll do a poll, but she has 3. It's not just Scotty, everybody. She's got 2 others. It's not just Scotty. She has 2 others. Oh, to be unemployed. Oh, yeah. Oh, to be unemployed. So I think this will be a fun night. We get to make fun of Rosie, and we get to read some Amber Lynn Reed fan fiction. And I will start with the 5 Seconds of Summer one. I'm going to start there because that's so funny to me. All right, let's get into Rosie. Yeah, okay, she added more. Does she have the Amazon wish list linked? Hold on, can we start with the Amazon wish list? I want to start with the Amazon wish list. Okay, everybody, we're going to actually look at Rosie's Amazon wish list. Okay. We're going to start there because I think that's so funny. Here's the thing, I don't have any issues with people who have Amazon wish lists. I know it's a huge thing in the OnlyFans community and stuff like that to have an Amazon wish list. Or if you're expecting a baby, or if you are really just so down on your luck that you need any supplies you can get. But Rosie has a job. While YouTube may not be a steady job, it's still a job. And she still can, she has a brother that drives her places, so it's not like she can't go anywhere. According to her, she has agoraphobia, although I don't know how much I fucking believe that. You were so willing to hop on an aeroplane and go to Texas. It seems like that agoraphobia is only for situations that don't involve Remy, but I digress. Hi. You vote hello, darling, Smooksy? Okay. Okay, I'll take it into consideration. She literally has fake nails all over the place. Oh, let's look at it. We're adding it to the stage. I'm gonna make it bigger because I have that ability to do that. Let me see. Okay. So first thing she wants is Dole Whip packets, and then Sun-Kissed packets, and then Jesus Christ, drink water. So Foxtrot Remedy. So on Wednesday, y'all know what I had for lunch? Mozzarella sticks. You know what I had for dinner last night? Ramen. I blame Rosie. You should blame Rosie. Jesus! Mind you, these things are like $6. She could afford to buy these herself. Mind you, she went nuts on Amazon Prime Day. It's also just like somebody gave you the P.O. box. We'll find out more. I've heard the term given the P.O. box. I don't know if that means the fan paid for it or just helped her set up. Why is it just consumables too? I have no idea, Mad Yikes on Bikes. Jesus! Just drink water. Asking people to buy you ibuprofen when you could DoorDash from a Walgreens? Does she know she can go to a Dollar General or Dollar Tree to acquire those? I don't think so. I was bad about eating today. I had a coffee. But baked chickpeas are really good though. I want to get chickpeas and like air fry them to have them as like a little snack. But Sauce Boss, she's for real. It's times like this where I think might as well become a locale too. Having integrity isn't getting me money and goods. No, for real. I wonder if I put a bait, guys, what would you do if I put a bait Amazon wish list and it was like the stupidest shit that you've ever seen? Would you buy me something, or I'm just kidding? Nail glue needs one is crazy. It should be wants one, asking very politely for one. Oh my god. I mean, I have a wish list for like just snacks. Yeah. See, like that's you see that, but you like moved into a new place. There's stuff that like I would have loved to put on a housewarming registry, but like nail stuff and ibuprofen is not it. Oh, fake nails. We should not ever have let Rosie do her nails. This is worse than the Amberlynn Reed clicking her nails in the microphone. You're a disrespectful piece of shit. Okay, Pac-Man, have fun. You know, you should teach your students about what not to do when they have an audience. It's not begging your audience for this kind of stuff. It is, well, regardless of if it's good nail glue, I think she should focus on asking her audience for maybe extra donations and goals so she can get insurance. I put toilet paper on my registry. Yeah, Mad Yikes on Bikes. Where's the toilet paper? Where's like the useful stuff that she could have in her house? More nails, more nails, more nails, more nails. They do suck. I've gotten to a point though where like I don't get my nails done too often. I think I do them maybe like once every couple months. But I go to a salon now because I'm willing to have that extra expense. But also like, because doing these so consistently is going to fuck up your nails. And I have really brittle natural nails, but that's beside the point. And they're all ugly too. Another one. Okay, Glamnetic's fine. Glamnetic is a good brand, to me at least. They've never stirred me wrong. Another one. Another one. Another one. This is the only thing right here. First of all, only 18 reviews. You have no idea if this is going to be a good computer or not. But a good computer that she could use to stream off of or edit her content, this would be the only thing that, like, if you could not afford it and maybe a fan could afford it, or you could start a fund, like, this makes a little bit more sense. Like, this makes more sense compared to the fucking 18 packs of fake nails. Blending brushes? Again, Ulta and Sephora are on DoorDash. You can DoorDash these things yourself if you cannot go outside. Monday hair care. Again, what I'm okay, a cutting board. $5. Some of these things are like so inexpensive. You're trying to tell me you don't have any of this money lying around? Vanessa sent a makeup brush. See, it's not that hard, Rosie. Thank you so much, Vanessa. Cooling neck fan. All right. Okay. See, it's these things like this that you maybe wouldn't think to go buy yourself. It's like, oh yeah, this would be cool to put on an Amazon wish list. You just wouldn't think about that. More cutting boards, which also, okay, the cutting boards make sense because she does a lot of cooking videos and it's related to her content. Those I'm okay with. You can get a lot of these things at Dollar General. 100%. She needs apple cider vinegar. Man, this list is garbage. There's only been 2 things on here that I'm kind of like, yeah, I could understand these being on an Amazon wish list because it's stuff maybe you wouldn't necessarily go out and buy yourself. But shampoo, I think you should go to the store and get shampoo then. This is another one. I think this one, because it also relates to her content, the cooking supplies I think make sense because unfortunately for us, Rosie cooks all the time. What? What? More nails. Even more nails. A gentle reminder. Oh my god, girl. Oh my god. She has no sense. These are things you can go. What I think, and people can correct me if I'm wrong with what they think an Amazon wish list, but an Amazon wish list reminds me a lot of just like a personal like registry. Like if you were housewarming or baby registry or wedding registry, it's the stuff that you would probably like, but maybe wouldn't necessarily think to go out of your way to buy yourself. She's just trying to get her fans to buy her fucking groceries for her. That's what she's trying to do here. I have a house tour video I made for my grandma, and it's me walking around talking about all the things I managed to get for free. Learn how to bargain, Roz. Exactly. She's desperately trying to get people to pay for her shit. Exactly, Olive. It's like, again, the cutting, like maybe she doesn't think she would need to get new cutting boards now, but if somebody wants to get her new cutting boards, like that's fine. It relates to her content. I understand. The computer, I get. Those are things that's like, you can make the argument about putting them on an Amazon wish list. Your fucking built buff, the built bars, you should not be putting these on your wish list. These are groceries. And I promise you, Rosie, if you actually took the time to cook meat or any kind of protein well, you wouldn't need this shit. Or if you ate fruit. God forbid you pick up an apple. More books. More nails. The electric can opener. I'll still say maybe okay with the electric can opener. Go to a Dollar Tree. Do a delivery order from Target. Fucking Febreze. Go to Target. Same with these. Go to Target. They're easily found. Go to this is literally the brand you get at Target. Yeah, that's the thing too. Sauce Boss, she doesn't need the like protein snacks, the protein whatever. She doesn't exercise enough to warrant that much protein. Now, like, and she's not vegan either, which is one of the reasons you would take a lot or eat a lot of the like protein snacks is because you're vegan or vegetarian and you don't get a lot of protein to begin with, unless you're just like downing can after can of chickpea. Princess Rosie does eat her food. She gets them from the water packets. You're right. You're right. My mistake, Bao Mao de Best Squirrel. But like going back to the thing, she doesn't need all these protein snacks because she doesn't exercise enough to warrant the amount of protein she's taking. She needs high fiber stuff. And first of all of this, like the built buff bars. Now I don't look at the like sugar on this, but these have to be loaded with sugar. You're already saying you're pre-diabetic and insulin resistant. You don't need this shit. You don't need the sugary water packets. You need fiber and to drink real water. I'm vegan. I literally just eat beans and tofu. I get that. I mean, most people do. You can eat the chickpeas, you can eat beans, you can eat tofu. There's options. But sometimes, hey, it's easier to grab one of those because you know when you make your dinner, you're not going to get any protein at all. The handheld mixer, again, these two things, it relates to her content. I understand. Because if she had a handheld mixer, she could do like baking videos, she could bake cupcakes, she could do whatever. This kind of stuff makes sense. These choppers, it prevents her from like violently hitting the knife over and over again, which is annoying in her content and her lives. Those two things I understand. Vanilla powder? She just wants people to go grocery shopping for her. Vanilla bean paste, more vanilla. Oh my god. You guys think she's gonna try to journal like Amberlynn Reed? 1 millimeter? Your handwriting has to suck. Just go to the store. An immersion blender, another one that I think is like okay, because you often don't think to buy yourself an immersion blender. Those, okay, I get it. Wine glasses, okay, I can see it. I can see that being like a reasonable thing. What the fuck do you need the apples? Are you trying? Whatever you're trying to do to reverse your male pattern baldness isn't working. Does she have it twice? She has it twice. Okay, girl, if you cannot afford the Aveeno shampoo, you should not be asking people for this shit. Night Strike, hi. Hi, thank you for stopping by in the chat. We're looking at Rosie's Amazon wish list. Guys, what would you buy Rosie from this? I'd buy her a therapist. Again, another one that I could see. This is one I could see. I could understand this one. No, okay, we can't see. I got nervous that we can see. More nails! Oh my god. That is true. If you get the immersion blender with the whisk attachment, you don't need both the handheld mixer and the immersion blender. You are right, Mad Yikes on Bikes. Go to Target. I'm begging you. Go to Target. I would give her dog poop. That apple cider hair vinegar wash is nice. I would bet it is. It most likely is very nice. I just don't think she needs two of them. Deodorant. Oh my god, girl. You need to do a Target order. More of these fucking sugar packets. A fucking Nito? Really? Dude. More of these. You don't need these many electrolytes. I promise you, you are getting enough salt with the shit you eat. This is still going on. I'd buy scissors and cut up her internet connection so she'd be forced to work. Why are they all sunkist? I have no idea. You can just go to the store. These are at every grocery store. I saw those yesterday at Ralph's. I saw the Blue Diamond Blueberry Almonds at Ralph's yesterday. Go to Target. That's the end of the list. She was adding more stuff today. She should stop. All right. Let's watch her talk about this bullshit then. Let me let me get the video. The video is here. We have it. Jesus Christ. It's so unbelievably just like self-centered. I don't think it's like self-centered to have an Amazon wish list or like necessarily to do like donation goals or stuff like that, but to add like the basic shit you should be able to provide for yourself and just force that onto your audience is very gross. Like if I made an Amazon wish list, I'd put like random stupid bullshit I wouldn't think to buy myself, like rubber duckies, like wubba duckies or something like that. I don't know. But like to just put your grocery items, girl, you should be able to buy that shit yourself. And if you are really struggling and you're like, hey, here's how much money I have, be honest. But like by Baby Geico, Roz is 700 pounds of audacity. No, truly, for real. Oh, wait. I forgore. I got clowned last time. What crusty bullshit was she using to wipe the Hold on, wait, hold on. Have I been wrong? Has she been streaming on her computer, or is this the one time she chose to stream from her computer? Oh yeah, you know what Rosie reminds me of is when Amber had a PO box and said you should be grateful. 100%. She's really Olive. She's really not beating the Amber Lynn allegations with the fake nails, the PO box. Like you want to keep you want to not be compared to Amber Lynn Reed, and yet you are becoming a mini her. No, okay, so that answers it. She does still stream on her phone. I hate it. Give a girl a fucking warning next time, Rosie. Jesus Christ. That was the biggest jump scare I ever had. Gross. Ew. Put that thing away. There are children here. Oh, hold on. I'll show you what I meant. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. We'll remake the moment. We'll remake the moment.
I think that helped a little bit, to be honest, but the camera.
We'll remake the moment. Hold on.
The quality is bad because you guys are not in my phone. Hello. Also,
can we see now before I redo the joke? Can we see now before I redo the joke? Okay, I'm gonna redo the joke. Hold on. Everybody pretend this was natural.
To be honest, but the camera feels nostalgic. The quality is bad because you guys are not in my phone. Hello. Also, peep me.
Ew! I hate seeing him. Ew! Gross! Disgusting! Give me a warning. Give my audience a warning. There's children here. There's children present. I don't want to see that, and I'm pretty sure none of us want to see that. Ew!
Mean, bae.
TJ, good evening. I hope you cook better than whatever Rosie makes. And Bunny eats blueberries. Rosie is not a mini anything. You're right. You're right.
Finn's mom, thank you so much for the flower.
Who's Finn?
Not even a hi back. I didn't see your first hi, Diego. Apologies.
Bunny eats blueberries. Fuck if I know. Gone at this point. I can smell that picture. No, that picture can't. I'm gonna go back. It looks.
Give it a go.
So
in my
nasty.
phone. Hello. Also, peep me.
Like that smells like an unclean Burger King bathroom. I know exactly what that smells like. I'm loving Dr. Pepper Remy. I've noticed, Mau Mau, that is your favorite emoji of mine. Wait, hold on, everybody. I need to. First of all, I'm gonna make this go faster. I'm gonna make this go faster, and I'm going to set up the subtitles while I yap about this for a second. So as we can see at the bottom right there, maybe you can't because my little me is in the way. She just sent 5 gifted memberships to herself. Maybe I skipped the beginning of the stream, but correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if creators can just send memberships like that without like paying for it. What are we doing? Like for somebody who's asking her audience to pay for her grocery list and sending yourself 5 gifted memberships is a little fucking bonkers to me. Actually. It depends on how the channel is set up. Oh, okay. Because I've never seen the option. Creators get 10 free members a month. You're fucking joshing. Hold on. Everybody, I'm gonna try something. I don't know how to do it though. I would have to do it on my phone. One day you will none of you will notice, but one day I will gift myself memberships. One day I will do it. None of you will see it coming either.
All right, who'd we get? Brooke, Jen, Alexis, Kendra, and Zeffy. Welcome to a month of quirky membership. Most likely, actually, based on everything that's going on right now, I'm going to be going live tomorrow. I know I said the opposite yesterday, but I had high hopes. But I have a lot of administrative work to do, and I'm probably going to have to. I would like to have it done by
administrative work. What the hell are you talking about? What admin work do you do like ever?
end of business day tomorrow, but realistically, I'm probably going to need the weekend. So
I'm learning so many things about getting free memberships. Guys, one day I'll get them. One day.
I got a lot I gotta do. But yeah, anyway. Ugh. Also, don't forget to like the live, guys. Thank you for being here. Now, I just some administrative work I gotta do in regards to the meeting I had yesterday. I'm not giving specifics. Yeah, absolutely. Happy to do it, Kendra. Yeah. So there's just like so much I want to share that I can't, but yeah, I like these nails. They don't I'll show them in.
Do we think Rosie actually knows how to do administrative work, or is she like scribbling on pieces of paper like a child? Do you think the admin work is just an adult coloring book? Like, what do we think?
Better. Oh, the name of the title. I was like, what do I need to talk about? So I just made a community tab post as well as an Instagram story about it. Hello, Blonde. So yes, I have a PO box. Someone reached out to me. Actually, I was in the pool live, and she wanted to send me something, and I didn't ask. She just offered to help pay for a PO box. And
can I say something mean? I'm gonna say it anyway. Rosie right now kind of looks like the human turned walrus in the movie Tusk.
I was like, that's incredible, because the byproduct of that is now I can also relaunch my Amazon wish list, which I've updated my link tree. I've updated my descriptions. I finally did something that I've just been like procrastinating doing, even though it makes technically more work for me to not do it. But I finally updated my like preset description, so I don't have to manually clear it out and put the new one in every time from my phone, because it's just YouTube Studio is annoying with how differently it functions between mobile and computer. Yeah, so I did make a community post. It's also linked in the description. It's linked in my link tree. It's very easily accessible. I have a PO box. There's also a street version of the PO box. It's like an extra add-on you can have. That basically, like, if someplace doesn't allow PO boxes, you can put in that version and it'll still go to my PO box. So sick. Love that for me. And yeah, so
this just, again, this feels so gross and disingenuous from somebody who's been complaining that they don't have a lot of money, yet continuously like flaunts a lot of her shit. And then it's like, well, I have a PO box now, so I know I can't afford to buy anything, so now you all can buy stuff for me. Like, do something that would make people want to donate to you or give you these things. You are so rude and entitled to your audience that I can't find any motivation to actually want to send you shit, Rosie. And also, like, what does the audience get from you for like sending this? I mean, some people are gonna do it out of the kindness of their own heart, whatever. But like, the only thing on there that I could think like somebody would be like, this would be worth to get her because it will improve the quality of her content would probably be the computer. But the thing is with the computer with Rosie is that she's not going to put in any effort to make it better. She's not.
So the PO box or the Amazon wishlist is also reopened. So I put a lot of stuff on there. Before like everybody starts, like all the haters start like clutching the pearls and shit, I'm just gonna address it outright. I did.
How did she know I would clutch my pearls? Joke's on you, Rosie. I can't afford pearls. Link down below to my Amazon wishlist where you can buy me dainty princess pearls.
I think with Prime deal, I think it's like a $400 laptop that has the proper storage I need that this one doesn't have, because this laptop is limiting what I'm able to do. I've talked about this a lot, so I'm not expecting anyone to get it for me. If
you could do what other people do, and I know it's a nuisance and it's tedious, but you already like film off of your phone anyway. download CapCut and just edit on your phone if you need to. Like, not ideal, no, but just like fucking do it.
If someone were to, I'd probably cry my eyes out, to be honest. But like I said, I also use my Amazon wish list to add things that like I would purchase for myself once I'm able to. So just want to throw that out there. But
so you're trying to tell me if you were able to if you were a grown adult, which you are, with money that you should be saving to buy necessities, which you are and you should be, the things that you would buy with that money for your necessities are 18 bazillion packs of electrolytes.
Let me see here. Yeah, Toby's is an awesome name.
She has her computer on payment plan.
I mean,
hi, blush face.
In my laptop, I got financed and I paid it off in less than 2 months. So, not that that's any of your goddamn business.
Well, it is our goddamn business because if you cannot afford these things, I'm sorry, if you cannot afford these things yourself, then it is really fucking bold of you to put it out in the front like that for your audience to like buy for you. Because I talk about this too. I'm saving up all of my money in July to get a new computer or fix one of my old ones. I don't know which one would be the better option, but I'm not asking you guys to buy it for me. I'm not putting that in a wish. It's like, well, if you really got it for me, and then putting that outright, and then like broadcasting that that's the thing that I want the most. I'm not doing that.
Thank you, Gamer Girl. Yeah, so anyway, it's just out there. People have been requesting for my a way to send me stuff. Like if you just want to write a letter, draw a picture, I'd love it. I mean, it's stuff I can just unbox and do. A big part of my content is like haul content and things like that. And or if there's things you want me to try, review, whatever, like different products, whatever. Like it's just there now. Hey, Morgan the Stallion. We're happy to have you here. And yeah, so that's everything I put on my wish list. Like I have a rule. Everything that I put on my wish list would be something that if I had the money, I would pay for myself. I'm not just gonna throw shit on there because I think it would be cool to have, you know what I mean? But yeah, so I do
and see, that's the thing. Like, I understand it. Sometimes again, for a housewarming or baby shower, it's stuff that you would need and probably would buy for yourself at some point. But like, it should be things that are kind of a little bit out of your way, right? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like babies. I don't like more diapers, the things that you need in bulk. Well, babies are a good example for Roz because she's on tummy time, but that's beside the point. Or like if you're moving into a home, like maybe a newer blender or stuff like that. It's not basic groceries. I'm just going to say it. Not 10 billion packs of fake nails. Again, the cooking appliances, I get those. I understand. I understand getting those because it could improve your content. But I don't know. I don't this just feels very gross coming from Rosie. It just does. It feels a little icky.
I did add like more fake nails because those are pretty affordable in terms of like the total cost for the products and stuff. So I try to be mindful of that because
I doubt she's being mindful of the fact that like, oh, they're cheap so people can afford it. She did all of this stuff because it's cheap, so it's like subconsciously encouraging more people to buy the stupid shit. My husband and I didn't even really have a baby wish list. We had family buy us stuff and a lot of stuff we bought ourselves. I love, yeah. And like that's the thing. Some people do that for babies, some people do it for houses. It just depends on the person and like the type of household they have. I just think it's egregious to do that when it's stuff you could like either do a pickup order from Target. You could go do a pickup order from Walmart. If she has agoraphobia, which I don't think she does. I think she has selective agoraphobia. But if you're going to go and already do like DoorDash orders or whatever the case may be, just do it for groceries and put those things on there. Like, maybe you can't do them all at once. Do one box of the Skittles things, one box of the Built Buff, whatever the fuck.
I really appreciate anyone that wants to be generous and send gifts and things of that nature. So, so happy I can get you something on there. Thank you so much, Teakwood. I have that mama can opener. It works well, but goes through batteries really quick. Oh, okay. Good to know, Katie. We do have a big battery caddy that, quite honestly, I don't think we use enough of. So that would be good because, I mean, those batteries probably still have a good 4 to 5 years left on them. But we have, like, I think it's called a battery daddy. Like, that's the name of it. It's this like red briefcase looking thing. It's really convenient. Like one
she is very delusional. She also is, again, this feels like very entitled. I don't know how, and maybe it's just me, maybe it's just the way that I was raised, but like I don't know how she can do these things and be like, "Oh, here's these necessities that I should be able to get myself, and as a grown adult, I should be able to afford myself like shampoo and body wash and deodorant." Um Wherein, and the thing is, like, there are people who genuinely need that stuff, so it's not knocking them. But like, Rosie, you are not in that precarious of a financial position. You aren't. I don't know what else to tell you.
The back the back of it is all slots for double A's, and the other side is all these slots for like every battery side double A.
Especially because, to go off of that rant, also, you have parents that are probably willing to pay for those kind of necessities for you if you are really in that bad of financial spot. But if you're in that bad of a financial spot, maybe you shouldn't have bought like a shit ton of stuff on the Amazon Prime sale, and you probably should have gotten yourself some fucking deodorant.
AA, AAA, C, D, 9 volt, all the like. What is the nail brand? I'd like any recommendations. These ones, I don't remember. I think they're a semi-generic brand. I like Curve Life. Mondalos. I don't remember. It starts with an M. I haven't tried the Glamnetics yet, but I've heard great reviews.
While she's ranting about nails, I'm gonna give you guys the one. If you guys like press-on nails, I'll give you the one brand that I swear by. You can get it at like Marshalls or TJ Maxx. Nail Reformation. I love them. I think the glue works really well. They also give you a little thing of like cuticle oil. Remember, it's stuff she said she'll buy in the future. Rosie doesn't shower, confirm. Semi-generic. Yeah, I know. Like, what do you mean by semi-generic? Like, do you mean easily available? Like Kiss or the other one? Not Kiss, the other one?
I have a few more, and then I'm saving the black ones that my boyfriend got me, the black Glamnetic nails with the metallic shimmery heart on it. I'm saving those for something.
I didn't bunny eats blueberries, because what is a fucking semi-generic nail? What is it? Like, do you mean the easily accessible brands, which means you could go to Target and Walmart and go pick them up, like Kiss and I don't know. There's another one that's not Kiss. I know it, but I don't know it.
I have a really cheapy set. I have a really cheapy set that I'm not sure is even worth attempting. Understandable. So I did, because by the way, as you see, these are not the Amazon nails I originally put on. They kept like popping off and shit. Mainly my pinkies and one of my thumbs. One of my ring fingers did pop off, but I had to.
Well, did you perhaps put them on correctly? Alfredo, yay! You're back! I haven't seen you in forever! Semi-generic just means Target instead of Walmart. You're funny, you're silly. Yeah. Walmart is generic. Target's like a little bit elevated generic in Rosie's head, I think.
But I was able to remove them without the remover, just like all my other glue. So this time when I did them, I read the instructions a little more carefully. Like I took a little more time, and I realized I did two things wrong, crucially. One is you're supposed to buff, then dry out with alcohol. That's a mistake.
And now ain't no way. No, ain't no way she didn't know that. I'm sorry. This feels like very mean girl behavior of me to pick on her for this, like I have been with like Amberlynn doing her hair or Rosie's hair. What? I feel like any girl who's put on a fake nail would know that at that point.
It's a mistake I think I've been making for a hot minute. Yeah, I've used Kiss before. They're good. They're better than the Amazon cheap one.
Olive, I think for me is trying to avoid her and distance himself using alcohol at school as an excuse. I think so too. And I think with like I think a lot of the backlash he's getting from her community is definitely not helping, like, whatsoever. And I think that, again, she put out the whole thing is like, Rosie's somebody who will say something because she's the queen of projection. She is absolutely queen of projection. So when she says something, it's most likely a reflection on herself or like a reflection of the opposite of what's going on. So when she mentioned in that live stream that Remy just doesn't care about anything people say, and it's like, oh, I need more of that in my life. Now I know for a fact this motherfucker cares about what we all think about him. And I think he can't handle it.
Ones I have. They're good. I like kiss nails, especially for their price too. A lot of their options are just very basic, and I love these.
She tried to e-beg for a curling iron today. Is that in her members only? Fuck. Shit. Is that in her members only? Damn it. I like doing Rosie for lives, but like, if I can find that, I might do an actual like video on it if I can find it.
Is because they're like the camera quality is ass, but like you can see like this little mermaid tail. This is solid. I will show you guys better tomorrow, or well, members tomorrow, but the next time I'm public live, I'll show you what these look like better. Yeah, squirting blonde is a wild.
She spent her members only scrolling through Amazon, adding to the wish list. That's so gross. I'm sorry. That's so gross. Again, I have no issues with having an Amazon wish list. Because there's content creators who are just starting that might need this boost and support. I get it, but like using it for basic necessities and other random bullshit. Rosie, you put any heat on your hair, the 4 strands you got are falling out. It's dangerous for Rosie. She started grease fire. Curling iron, what year is it? 2008. And you know what? She was probably gonna want like one of the air blow drying ones. Timu, stop emailing me for a partnership. I don't want one.
Old name, that's for sure. Kiss jellies are pretty good. Jellies are those like gel strips because my natural nails suck, so I need press-ons.
Shitty username. I wonder what. I don't know. You'll have to put in the community tab. What'd you stop in on?
Scarly, no, you're not muted. Buff, then alcohol, then immediately put them on once dry. Yeah. So then the other thing is it specifically says a very important step for the Curve Life glue is you're supposed to put some on the bottom of it, and then you take the nail and you scrape the glue like kind of all across your natural nail, and then press the nail down. And that took me a little practice. It's hard for me to do that, I think, with like my grip issues and like my hand stuff. Not impossible, just a little hard. So I kind of had to practice a little bit, but I mean, clearly I did it, and I'm curious to see how it goes. So
they look like shit.
Yeah. But remind me later to gift the next 5 memberships as well, since we've already gifted 5 of them. I still want to like chat a little bit longer and shit, but
like, girl, and what grip issues? I'm sorry, with the way she flings around a kitchen knife, what fucking grip issues do you got? You fling around a kitchen knife like that is your weapon of choice.
Yeah.
TJ, I hate this because I wanted a hairdryer. You know what I did? Looked around car boot sales and secondhand markets for his. I didn't beg. What the fuck, Rosie? Exactly. Like, there's so much stuff that I want, like, really badly. Like, I would love a TV. I don't have one in my house. I'm searching Facebook Marketplace for the best deals. I wanted an air fryer. You know where I got my air fryer? Fucking Goodwill. Same thing with my Keurig. Like, if you are broke and you want all of these things, you cannot, like, it's disingenuous to ask your audience for it, especially if they are on the expensive end. Like, it comes across as cash grabby and e-begging. It really does. Especially because you made a whole live stream dedicated to it. If it was just like, hey, if it was just a community post, here's my P.O. box, updated my Amazon wish list. If you want to send me something great, a whole other story we would be having today. But unfortunately for her, that's not what she did.
I was literally just joining when that happened. When what happened?
Well, and here's the thing also to you, shitty username, to anyone who feels insecure about their weight. I feel like with Girl World, a lot of the criticism is like, oh, you make fun of the way they look, you make fun of the things, whatever. I would never dog on anybody who would be Rosie's weight, who is actively trying to better their life, because I don't know how the fuck they got there. I have no idea how they got there. I don't know what their life has been like. But unfortunately for Rosie, she's been and Amber Lynn and Chantal and Alexander Rodriguez and Anna O'Brien. You have been given the tools and the availability to change your life and to get your shit together, and you don't take it. And you continue to claim that there's nothing wrong with you is the problem. Everything is the problem with you except your weight. Like, that's the whole thing. Because I would never dog on like a bigger girl ever for just being a bigger girl. But I've said this before with Girl World, is their weight is a catalyst and a symptom of all of their other issues. You know? Alpha, I was there for when Obese to Beast was 400 pounds and we were all rooting for him. Exactly. Like, again, and Obese to Beast has been so open about how we got there. Or, you know what? I may not like her, but I like Trisha Paytas doing what she can to improve her life, especially after her 3 kids and the weight gain from her 3 kids. I don't love Trisha. I really don't like Trisha at all. But that is something that I can support. And I've never made fun of Trisha for being big. Like, it doesn't matter. There was a girl on TikTok. Her name was like Andrea, very popular creator, and she's down like 100 or so pounds. Never made fun of her. It didn't matter.
I don't have it pinned right now. That's actually a great point. I have it here. Let me see if I can fit all of this into one comment, because that would actually be sick.
I keep pausing this, but I do want to talk because a lot of people are talking about buying things secondhand or just not buying new things. Exactly, 100%. And she'll make an excuse. She'll be like, "Well, I have agoraphobia, so I can't go to a Goodwill or I can't do that." Okay, but you have a brother that can take you places. So you're trying to tell me you can't find like a good deal on something on Facebook Marketplace? You're trying to tell me you couldn't find, or like you couldn't find one of those like flea markets that'll have like the things in bulk, and you just go get your fucking IV drips in bulk? IV drips?
I can do it this way. Oh, is it too long? Fuck.
No, yeah, and also going back to like her weight thing. That's why I wasn't, when she showed the, like, when I looked at her TikTok and I looked at the comments, I was like, none of you bitches are allowed to comment on Roz's weight because you don't know anything. You're not in the know. You're not in the know. Like, you're just commenting because you're a fat phobic piece of shit. But us, when we comment on it, we know that it's because her weight is a symptom of something far more difficult. No. Far shittier about Rosie.
Okay, hold on.
Yoga, resting your chin on your boobs is crazy. Hey, hold on. Sometimes when I'm sitting on a table, I do that too. But like, but I recognize that I look like that. I recognize the fact that I look like that. Smooksy, I save the things that I want but don't want to buy for my Christmas or birthday gifts. Or her brother can pick it up. Exactly.
Okay. Hold on, guys. This is not the best format for it, but I do have a community tab post.
It just kind of looks like she's melting into herself. She kind of looks like a Grimer. She looks like an Alolan Grimer at this point.
But I'll do this since it's requested. There we go. Okay. Pin. Perfect. All right. I love that I can do that. Ooh, a Dunkin' refresher. Sounds fun. Just in case you're new to SGX hair products, in my opinion, they smell horrid. Saw one in your list and wanted to warn you, not hitting at all. Just practicing, say something. Okay, I'll remove it then. Good to know. A lot of that stuff was stuff I just want to try. So I will remove that. Because
never do that again.
I need to have my brother update some stuff, but I'm planning to also update his wish list.
And you know what? I will support buying her brother stuff. buy her brother whatever you can get him, because unfortunately he has the worst of it all. She can move in with her boyfriend in Texas instead of getting a PO box, and that's what I've been always. And I haven't been saying that, but that's what I've always said.
Just so it's there, but also SGX. I think this is something way further down. Was it a shampoo? Oh, it's a dry shampoo. Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, I'll remove that.
She wants all of these hair products because I guarantee you she's falling down the trap that she thinks that having all these fancy hair products is what's going to cure her fucking male pattern baldness. But it's not. What's causing you to be bald is the fact that you are gaining weight rather rapidly.
So I don't have any plans for this weekend. No, actually, I was invited to a 4th of July party.
Oh, okay. All Love said that her brother doesn't even want things to the wish list. He said donate the money to charity. So everybody find a charity to donate to instead for Rosie's brother. One day I want to do like, you know what? That inspires me. I'm going to do a donation stream one day where I be like, all right, guys, get a super chat so I can donate it to a charity of Rosie's brother's choosing.
I have a friend who I haven't seen in a long time.
She's bald. She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair.
And a lot of it has to do with the fact that she lives about an hour away and I lost my car. But I used to hang out with her a lot when I would go to the...
You lost your car? Why are we making up fallacies and lies? That car was never yours.
Amazon events, the plus size events in the Tampa area. That's a long time ago. I fucking hate fireworks, bro. Think these plans are before sundown, thank God. I'm not gonna say details, but she's hosting like a beach party, and so I think there may be people there that I know. And
I don't think so. Foxtrot Remedy or like a charity for autistic children, stuff like that. I think that would be nice. Hey, that seriously wasn't her car. That was her grandma's car. No, it was not her car. Her car implies that it's in her name and she has a license.
I'm thinking about going. I'm really nervous because of a lot of factors, but it's set up at a place where there's like a pavilion, and I know I have a camp chair that's weight rated for me. I just don't use it a lot because I haven't had the opportunity to yet. I've used it a few times, but not honestly, probably pre-YouTube, to be fair. Okay, so do the items come off the wish list once bought so you don't get a ton of just one thing? So the way that
she had a license at one point, as Sauce Boss said. However, I don't know when that was issued, and I fear that by now in the state of Florida, it's probably expired.
I do it is when I receive something, I remove it because a lot. And by the way, if something says it's purchased on my wish list, there's a high chance that it's not because trolls are going to troll. So I handle that.
Wait, hold on. Wait, that feels so shitty and manipulative. There's a high chance it's not because the trolls are gonna like troll whatever. How much you want to bet when stuff is purchased, she's just re-adding it back to the list? No, exactly, Smooksy. The only thing about the brother's wish list is what's stopping her from putting things she wants on his wish list. 100%. Yeah. With her ass, 100%. She literally just said, like, if it says purchases, probably not, trolls are going to troll, which is encouraging people to buy duplicates of the same thing. My word.
And I wouldn't be too worried about that. Most of the things on my wish list are things that not everything, but most of them are things that if I got duplicates of, like the fake nails, things like that, or like my shampoos or whatever, I'll use them and I'll still I'll remove them at that point. But I have to do it a certain way because if it's removed automatically, then my wish list just gets cleared out when the trolls do what they do.
No, I'm sorry. There's no way. There's no way if she's just getting one duplicate, she's removing it. There's no way. She's re-adding it every time. Oh, that's so shitty. Wow, that's really fucking shitty.
So I have to do it this way because I don't have another choice.
Yeah, you do. You really do. You could like wait a week or two and be like, okay, you know what? This item didn't arrive. and it said purchased, I'll go ahead and re-add it.
But yeah, I mean, to be honest, I'm not super motivated to celebrate the 4th of July for the holiday, but I would like to see this friend, and I would like to go to the beach, because I'm serious. I think I've been to the beach once since I moved to Florida. Even if I don't end up walking on the sand or going into the water, I still want to go, because as I was saying, like, they have an area set up like where the sand and the beach is optional. You don't
Yeah, what you gonna do with 50 cutting boards? She's gonna peel and violently slam her knife into 17 more pounds of carrots.
have to do that part. So I'll play it by ear, because the specific beach doesn't have, I forget what they call it, like the Modi.
Rosie wants us to believe that she's more intelligent, but she just said Pacific.
I'll play it by ear, because the specific beach doesn't have.
Oh, no, she didn't. Sorry, guys.
I forget what they call it, like the Modi ramp or something. It's a handy, capable access to the beach. It's kind of like a paved way, because my legs are super fucked up for multiple reasons, plus my weight, plus just my general mobility shit. So,
oh my god. Again, I do appreciate her getting out there. I do appreciate her wanting to go outside the house and go leave the house and do whatever. But I feel like this shit should be a wake-up call for you, and that you should, like, instead of asking, you know what would have been a great idea, and I think people would have been motivated, even though it's Rosie and I doubt that money would go to where we would think it would go to anyway. You know what, like, I think would have been a great idea if she was like honest 100%, was like, hey, I'm gonna do a donation goal-based stream because I need the next money. Like, I need this money to pay for health insurance or to go see a doctor or to do this. I doubt she would use it for that, but like, hey, at least it's something.
Sand is difficult for me to walk on, so I live.
You're not special. Sand is difficult for everybody to walk in, you fucking nugget.
In the northern Tampa Bay. That's public information.
Guys, Vanessa's gonna have me as her music in the shower. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're shower concert.
I live in Florida too, and I never go to the beach. Yeah. No, rollator is not sand accessible. Yeah, the rollator. It might go with me for other reasons, but I don't know. I'm very terrified to use the rollator by myself in public for the first time.
Is that not a wake-up call?
It's something I'm gonna have to overcome to get myself where I want to be. So, do I like living in Florida? It's a mixed bag. Overall, I enjoy the environment, like the physical environment of the weather. I
don't know anyone who'd say that.
Not enjoy a lot of the political shit. I don't enjoy the lack of social benefits, whatever the words are. I'm struggling to come up.
Rosie, the reason you don't have any social benefits is because you don't go outside. Like, you know what you could do? Like, if you went to like an indie thrift store, you'd probably meet some like-minded people and make some friends. Or if you like just left your fucking house and didn't sit on Discord with Remington bolt action rifle every day.
Come up with. This is my room. I'm in my bedroom. I'm in bed right now. I had to move out of Florida to actually enjoy beaching. LOL. Nice. I'm just not a huge beach girl. I'm a pool girl. I love a good pool. I hate sand. Not even just because of what I mentioned, but I hate the texture. I hate the way it feels on my
Sauce Boss sent a duckling for 900 jewels. Thank you, Sauce Boss. He has glasses. I like that guy. Thank you.
My feet. I hate where it gets in all the crooks and crannies. I fucking hate sand. And that's the other thing for me with that. But I do love being like in the water and stuff. If you could live in any state, where would you live?
I like TJ's current agenda in the chat to connect Rosie to Anakin Skywalker.
Georgia. Oh man, I might be able to go to Georgia this year and visit a friend. If that happens, I'm gonna be so excited. Fingers crossed on that one. We're working on that plan right now. But we'll have to wait and see.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna say? If you're trying to like make a plan to go somewhere, like go somewhere on a vacation and on a trip, you probably shouldn't ask your audience for basic necessities.
Ooh, have fun, Teakwood. I don't think I've been to Destin. I do eventually want to explore a lot of Florida. Like losing the van really fucked me up. I'd have so much more like freedom to do shit if I still had the car. But yeah, just life. Love a pool, hate a beach. Same, Morg. Morg, you get me, girl. You get me, girl. Okay. How long have we been live for? I don't see a running tally anywhere on screen in this mode.
22 minutes. You're asking, how long have we been live for? 22 minutes. You know what's crazy? When I started streaming on this channel, I said I was going to do 2 hours and nothing more. I get like lost in streaming. I go for so much longer than I wanted to go for simply because I get lost in the sauce. So the fact that these girls, like, they'll stream and they'll be like, how long have I been streaming? And it's been like 5 minutes.
I'm gonna click this button. It might ruin everything. Oh, nope, it's not ruining anything. Okay. Oh shit, I can share my screen? I'm not risking that. I have troubleshooting it first. As long as you don't get wet before you go in the sand, it's fine. Yeah. Why are we in the bedroom today, girl? I was expecting the kitchen. We're in the bedroom today because we're on my computer, and I just felt like kind of shooting the shit and gifting free memberships, and I wanted to announce the PO box and Amazon list. So we're just chatting. This is a just chatting vibe. Yeah, just yapping.
Hold on. I'm trying to pronounce this name. Alani Hilton 6454? Is it Alani like the drink? Welcome to the chat either way. Please tell me how to pronounce your name in the chat. Please.
How is Remy? He's doing good. I'm so proud of him. He's like 13.
Bro, we cannot keep having the same conversation. We get it. You're proud of that fuck ass man. Hello, Princess. Hi, quirky moments. I'm feel good. I feel good. I mentioned this at the top of the stream, but when we get into the Amberlynn fan fiction, I found a 5 Seconds of Summer Amberlynn crossover. So get fucking ready for that, because it made me laugh so loud. She talks about him like he's a dog. No, she even uses the like dog voice. Eleni. Okay. No, I will not call you Eleni. That's me misnaming you. Eleni. Okay. Oh yeah, quirky moments. Yeah, Five Sauce and Amberlynn. It's like the whole fan fiction is like a fan. We're not going to read the whole fan fiction. We are going to read the chapter that includes Amberlynn. But I did want to get into like the wish list of it all with Rosie first.
1,300 words into his 2,000 word like final exam essay, and he's kicking ass, and he's
I like zoned out for a little bit when she said 2,000 words. Oh my god, this man-child has been throwing a fit over this fucking essay. It's only 2,000 words. Where's Katie? Where's Corndog Katie in this chat? Right? Are you seeing this shit? Where is she? Where is Corndog Katie right now? Where did she go? Oh, hold on. I'm DMing you a screenshot. Somebody added up all the categories and total into it. Okay, guys. Quirky sent me something. I'll read it out loud. Nails $192.01. The laptop is $408. Hygiene and beauty is $201.05. Food and kitchen is $605.40. Her total wish list on Amazon is $1,600. I'm gagged. I'm gooped and I'm gagged. Again, like the only thing that would make sense on there is some of the kitchen appliances, because that would like directly benefit her content, because God forbid it is so obnoxious to hear her slamming those knives onto those cutting boards. So like 5 pages. Exactly, Foxtrot. She spent the entire members only live stream today, adding more to it after that was added up. Jesus fucking Christ. I had heard she did that. I believe Olaf said that in the chat, that she had just been adding more to it. That's so fucking crazy. If he does Courier at new at 10 points in double space, I'm gobsmacked. 2,000 words, are we sure he's not getting his GED? Dude, now we're having two conversations at once. First of all, that wish list already, I already thought the way she was talking about the wish list here, that was like, well, if I'm going to have to like keep stuff on there, even if it already says purchased, is so gross. Pammy Pool, she has $1 for every word Remy writes. Stop it. Stop it. You guys are silly. It's just, again, I think it's so gross, especially like the stuff that's like food items. That feels so, that you're not beating the feeder allegations. You're not. I'm sorry. You're absolutely not. The kitchen spices, you're not beating the feeder allegations. And back to Remy, he's been bitching and whining, and she called his professor a bitch for assigning a 2,000 word final exam essay. I could write 2,000 words in 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure the 5 seconds of summer fan fiction chapter we're going to read is more than 2,000 words. You go to Tumblr and find any fan fiction, those are like 10,000 words. Listen, I think the mixers for Remy's apartment, it would make sense. And that was something that somebody brought up in the chat earlier too. That was like with the fact that she also was going to make a thing for her brother, wishes for her brother. What's stopping her from adding shit she wants to that one too? It's just gross.
Wrapping up his art assignment for the week. So he's doing really good. And well, he's doing really good.
Mama to best score. Food items should be when you lose everything. Exactly. And it should be like perishables. It should be like canned green beans, other canned food, the stuff that you can keep for a really long time. Even a good one-shot fanfiction is more than one word. Yes. I
actually sent him a little gift today because he's really been kicking ass, and I just wanted to make his life a little.
So you're able to afford to send him gifts, but you can't buy yourself fucking deodorant? You can send him gifts, but you can't buy yourself a 2-pack of Dove sprayable deodorant?
A little less stressful today. So I sent him some food so he didn't have to worry about cooking dinner. Because that man is in love with Taco Bell. I don't get the hype, but
Mad Yikes on Bikes, if you can find another really good Amberlynn Reed fan fiction, like I'm talking like if any of you have ever seen the Danny Gonzalez video where he and Drew read a fan fiction about himself, that's what I want. That's what I'm looking for here.
I don't mind Taco Bell, but he loves Taco Bell, so I surprised him with some Taco Bell today. Yes, he did get the AC fixed. Yes, that day it was. I think by that live it was already fixed. Maybe not, but it did get fixed. Are you gonna call his professor a bitch for assigning the essay? Not today, no, but I'll call her a bitch for how she treats her students. That's for sure.
Oh my god, you don't have her as a student. You don't have her as a professor. You cannot make these assumptions about somebody that you do not know. I'm sorry. Also, if he's bitching about a 2,000 word final exam essay, I'm pretty sure he's bitching about other stuff in that class. That's not worth it. That's probably why she hates him. I have a self-insert foodie beauty one, but it's so explicit. Oh my god. No, we can't read that on stream. We cannot read that on stream.
Now I have a Taco Bell hankering. Thanks a lot. Sorry, Tobeans. Yeah.
Someone did rewrite Scotty, and I wanted to do it, but I wanted to like get at least like a chapter or two of one of her real stories. I don't know which one yet. I know somebody suggested Hello Darling.
Well, yeah, so that's the thing is that course it's so intense, but the good news is that specific course is going to be wrapping up fairly soon. So yeah, she treats them like they're like with no empathy and like no wiggle room.
Because she just like physically can't. It's a summer course. Like I don't know what you want from her. Like it's a summer course. You have such limited time. Like what do you want?
Like yeah, I'm not gonna.
Did I watch Apathetic Facts' video earlier about ALR? I watched some of it because I already knew the clips from that the like Thick Gemini stream because I covered that yesterday. So I saw that was kind of a bulk of it, but I already put that in my video yesterday.
Not gonna go into more detail, but she's a bitch for a reason, and yeah, we don't talk about the details of that more because of crazy people.
Yeah, so he didn't turn in his assignments on time. That's what I'm hearing is he's a shitty fucking student who either doesn't know how to properly communicate with his professors or doesn't know how to turn in assignments on times. When do you think Remy will dub her? Who knows? Hopefully soon. I'm tired of him.
They didn't buy it, Niles. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't believe the purchase.
Oh my god, she's just saying shit to say shit. Yikes. Oh no, there's another one. Yikes, Alani. Rosie would be fuming if she saw when I had to write 10K report in a week during my summer course. The Rosie community thinks this is the longest. Yes. I mean, let's base it off of the quirky moments. Let's base it off the last Reddit post. The last Reddit post, he got in a relationship with that guy, and then they were broken up by December. I think he started posting about that guy in November. Are you guys the same person? Wait, hold on. Hold on. You're going to play the video.
There's a troll that puts all of the items in an Amazon cart on a random Amazon account and then doesn't check it out. So it's listed as purchased. So unless I get an email or someone could with a confirmation that it's purchased, it's not purchased. So just a general head.
So we have to trust your word on that. We have to trust that you are saying that this didn't actually get purchased and you can buy it again. How do we not know you're being a greedy, selfish bastard and not just getting two of the multiple things? Saw my government name and got scared. There's two of you in the chat right now. So I don't know if it's Eleni or Alani.
Heads up on that. I did put that in the description as well. It's unfortunate. It's an unfortunate byproduct of the Grow World shit. So I do apologize for any confusion that may cause, but that's not my fault. So
again, I don't think that's true. I think she's just finding a way to scam Iranians. That's my tinfoil hat. Is she's like, well, you can't believe it says purchased. What?
See, in the description of my wish list, I put my birthday, November 24th. Thank you to anyone who chooses to grant a wish on this list. You are appreciated. If it says purchased, it's not. There are ways for people to troll that. I remove items after.
Oh my god! She's pushing this so heavily. This fucking conspiracy theory she has that the stuff's not actually getting purchased. And then we as the audience have to take her at face value because that's the only thing we're hearing. Girl, you're just trying to get duplicates of shit.
After purchases are made. So if you do want to get me a larger item like that and you want to email me ahead of time so I can remove it immediately, please feel free to do that. Not a problem.
And the thing is that that makes me say that is because she already mentioned earlier that she's okay with receiving duplicates. So she knows that it's a possibility that when somebody buys it, they're buying it for real. But because she's already made up this fictitious troll in her head, she's just put the items back on there and will continue to put the items back on there until they show up at her door. Hey, how about you don't put the items back on there if somebody purchases them until maybe a week or two later and you confirm, yeah, this didn't get purchased. Fuck.
Is this real?
Guys, let's take a break. Let's take a break from Rosie real quick. We'll come back. Do we want to read the 5 Seconds of Summer chapter? Do we want to read the 5 Seconds of Summer chapter real quick? I think we want to read 5 Seconds of Summer. I'm making the decision for us. So this comes from the Wattpad user 39 by Design. Oh yeah, we're going to read fanfiction real quick. I'm not logged into my account. But this is called, we'll read the beginning. Hold on. So she's in chapter 3. This is called My Life with 5 Seconds of Summer, 5th Anniversary Remastered Edition. So this is a fan fiction that was written a really long time ago. And it got removed. And then this person was like, I was able to convince her to put the work back up. No more shall we part with My Life with 5 Seconds of Summer because I have screenshots of every page. On top of that, I will be taking matters into my own hands. So Alfredo Break Pop Quiz. Guess who can't earn money on YouTube? Thank you for the 2 Alpha, and it's not me. Okay, so I want to point out that this only has 30 views on it. Shut up, Mad Yikes on Bites. You put the name of that in the chat right fucking now. This is fanfiction time. Okay, if anyone can find any good ones on Rosie, please let me know. All right. So Amber Lynn is featured in chapter 3. Okay. Okay. So our main character is named Alyssa. Imagine Alyssa however you want, because I'm not reading the first chapter that describes what Alyssa looks like. You put the name of it in the chat right fucking now. This is what I wanted to look for. Please see notes at end. Okay. Okay. Do people need a reference on what 5 Seconds of Summer looks like? Do we know? Do we need context? It's just Amber. Got it. Okay. It's on Wattpad. You promise? Okay, we'll do that next. Put in the chat now or forever hold your peace if you need reference on what 5 Seconds of Summer looks like. Sauce Boss ran a blog, so they know. Okay, Smooksy needs context. Give me a second. 5 Seconds of Summer. Okay. So, when was this written? I need to get like age accurate 5 Sauce. 5 years ago. So I need 5 Sauce circa. No, I need 5 Sauce circa 2026 or 2016. Okay. I need 5 Sauce circa 2016. Now, there are also fictional characters in this. So those you can think about whoever you want. Whatever you want. Okay. Okay. I have so many things open. My computer hates it. Whatever. Okay. So these are 5 Seconds of Summer. So the one on the far left, that's Luke, then Callum, then Michael, then Ashton. Do we know these are our boys. So take a mental image, Luke, Callum, Michael, Ashton. I'll leave it up for 5 more seconds. Then we start our dramatic reading. Yeah, so they're a band. They were a huge, I don't want to call them a boy band because like they all play their own instruments, but they were super popular on the heels of One Direction because they became like a huge YouTube sensation. They opened for One Direction. Yeah. This is where we're going. So this is 2016 5 Seconds of Summer because this was posted on Wattpad 5 years ago, and then it's the 5-year anniversary. So that's 10 years. Okay. Stop sharing. I'm going to get rid of 5 Seconds of Summer. Not forever. Okay. Sorry, my computer decided to glitch real quick. All right. Now we start the reading. We start our dramatic reading. Okay. My life with high. Please see notes at the end. Alyssa always tended to show up a bit early to school. Today was no different. Waiting for the first bell period to end, her and Michael were hanging out under the stairway. It was a pretty quiet space. Is this actually... Wait, hold on. No, okay, yes. Okay, it is. Okay. Yo! Guys, I can't do an Australian accent. Don't, Will we be required to write a 2,000-word essay on it? Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yo, Monster's actually so good, she told Michael. My friend bought me some. Shit got me high as hell. She got me high as hell. Like, I was laughing and doing stuff all over the place. My English teacher asked me why my eyes were so red. Like, bitch, leave me alone. I'm high. Whoa. Whoa, Michael never took the Alyssa he'd met in history class to be the kind of girl to do stuff like that. I thought you were a good girl, babe. Cue that song by 5 Seconds of Summer. I was, but being with you turned me bad. She wasn't like those other girls. She did hard drugs like Monster Energy and CBD chocolates and bad words. Unironically, I think this is how Rosie thinks about herself. She never did any of that before going out with Michael. I know where this is going. That's why fucking killing me. It's killing me. Michael bit his lip. As they were both moving in, their dry lips about to meet. Callum came running around the corner. He narrowly missed running into the wall and falling, slamming his face on the ground and possibly breaking his teeth. You guys ever think about that? Like accidentally falling and breaking your teeth? It's that easy. This is something I struggle with every day. I can't even turn a corner without putting my hand to my Guys, Callum panted. There's a fight in the atrium. Sounds like some free entertainment. You thinking what I'm thinking? Alyssa didn't have to answer. She took Michael's hand and they ran after Callum, following into the school's atrium. You're You're a bitch, Randy. Amber Lynn shrieked at her nemesis. Guys, can we replace Randy with Jordy? Okay, we're gonna replace Randy with Jordy, and instead of Randy, everybody think about, oh lordy, it's Jordy. You're a bitch, Jordy, Amberlyn shrieked at her nemesis. Chunks of Cheesecake Factory orange chicken flew out of her teeth and landed on Jordy's face. They wiped it away with their hand and flicked it back at Amber Lynn, only for her to catch it in her mouth. At least, Jordy gasped at the sight of Amberlyn Reed. They didn't want to fight her. It would be instant death for anyone. Should Should the 500-pound ham beast decide to hit them with a move akin to Yokozuna's bonsai drop, at least. Oh my god. At least I'm not in love with my ex while being engaged to someone else. The crowd gasped. Just got here. Is this fanfic? Yes, Greta, this is a 5 Seconds of Summer meets Amber Lynn Reed fanfiction that I found organically. The crowd, we're replacing this guy Randy with Jordy, by the way, because it's funnier to imagine, oh lordy, it's Jordy. The crowd gasped, some even laughing at Randy's words. Amber Lynn was, admittedly, a terrible person. Jordy was right on the money when he said that Amber Lynn Reed was still in love with her ex-girlfriend. And she'd done worse, too. Not to mention her horrific writing, which is available on the account, Hello Darling. But Alyssa couldn't help feeling bad for her. She felt a kinship with Amber Lynn. They were both misunderstood girls, alone in this big world with not many others to truly open up to. Alyssa stood in front of Amber Lynn, shielding her from Jordy. You know, you're one to talk, calling other people whores. The crowd was gasping once more. Angelina, who materialized out of thin air for plot reasons, grabbed Alyssa by the shoulder. Allie, don't. Jordy scoffed. Yeah, whatever. At least I'm not dating some dirty gothic weirdos. Alyssa getting in a fight over Amberlyn fucking Reed. Getting in a fist fight over Amberlyn Reed is crazy. Alyssa's fist balled up at her side. Now they'd gone too far. Micah wasn't even anywhere near goth. That's it. My boyfriend just arrived. Have fun, TJ. Hopefully you can tell him about the fan fiction. The crowd. Oh my god. Does Amberlyn come back? Yes, okay, she does. All right. Okay, good. The crowd, knowing what was coming, got their phones out because that's what you do when you're in high school. You do not help them. You film for internet points. You don't care about the black eye that Alyssa definitely just gave Jordy or the greasy hair they just ripped out of Alyssa's head. What mattered was that it was entertaining, like you were live filming Jerry Springer. Alas, all good things must come to an end, and soon enough, the two were pulled apart and dragged off to the deans. Alyssa found her friend group when she finally got out. Alyssa! Angelina was the first one to approach her when she got out of the office. Are you okay? That was crazy. Are you in trouble? Alyssa, keeping up the confidence the fight gave her, just shrugged it off. 3 days of in-school suspension. No big deal. What? Amber asked. And she knows to not call her Amber Lynn. This is a true Amber Lynn Reed stan here. This is a true member of Gore World. You just got suspended over that? Oh my god, I'm like so sorry, Queen. I owe you. We should go to Torrance together. And then maybe for lunch we can go to Chili's. It's not really a big deal. Don't worry about it. Alyssa wasn't doing it for her own gain, so people would pay attention to her, although it did make a nice bonus. She was doing it because she cared. Contrary to popular belief, she did care about other people. Well, is there any other way we can say thanks? I think a hug will be fine. Without warning, they all brought her into a group hug. I believe in those notes. Hold on. What? This wasn't in the original story? This person, for creative purposes, just chose to add Amber Lynn fucking Reed in here? Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This might be the funniest thing I've ever read. Like 100%, this is the funniest thing I've ever read. I think that was a good break from Rosie real quick. I'm gonna look for the Stray Kids one. Decided to cut a few scenes, but add ALR. Yeah, honey. Insert Ambi as needed. I think we should, guys. I have an idea. What if I rewrite My Immortal, but instead of Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way, instead of it being Draco Malfoy, it's Amberlyn Reed. What if I do that? It was, hold on, I'm trying to find the fic that you recommend in Mad Yikes on Bikes. This is so fucking funny. That killed me. Amberlyn Reed X. Okay, hold on. Amberlyn Reed X. I found the Death Note one. Shit. I'm just gonna Google it because searching on Wattpad does not give me what I want it to give me. Let me see. I can't find it. What the frick? What the frick, Maniacs on Bikes? I can't find it. Maniacs on Bikes. I can't find it. Where can I send the link to you? Can you post it on the community tab so everybody can have access to it? And then anybody who didn't watch the live stream's really fucking confused. Can we do that? I'm gonna get out of Rosie real quick so I can get to. No, I don't want to play Rosie in my own ears. No one else can hear her but me, and that's like torture. Give you mod powers? I've never done that before. There you go. I'll make you a managing moderator. There you go. Happy birthday. We have the first ever mod on the channel. It's Mad Hikes on Bikes. Don't abuse these powers. I also gave you, I don't know if you're posting it in the community tab, but I also gave you mod powers. I know. I gave my Dags on Bikes mod powers. So hopefully in a few minutes, we should have our link. You're a season mod. Oh, and now you're all blue. Now you're blue. Can you get a mod just because? Yeah, why not? Vanessa sent a star. Thank you, Vanessa, for the star. Yeah, I'll make you mod. Shit. I don't have any on this channel, so I might as well. There you go. I'm being so for real. I don't have any mods on the channel, so like, shit, have fun. I don't care. Oh, we have the fic. You'll be useless for you. I was like, does anybody else want to be a mod while I'm here? It's like, does anyone else want it? Yes or no? Hold on. All live chat. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it, everybody. I'm going into this blind. All right, fanfiction number 2. All right, Vanessa wants to be a mod. Got it. Baby Geico wants to be. I'm gonna have 18 bazillion mods by the time this is over. It's mod time. Smooksy, I'm adding mods because Mad Yikes on Bikes needed to send me a link. Hi! You want the pretty wrenches to feel important? Okay. Imagine my whole chat's gonna be mods now. Everybody's a mod on my channel. Everybody can remove, and nobody abused the power. Vanessa sent a thumbs up for 10 jewels. Andre, do you want a mod? You'll be a mod just for the bit. Okay. Guys, I'm just gonna say yes. Quirky moments, do you want to be a mod? Okay. I'll give you the big boy mod. Okay. I think I can't have the too much gene anymore. I think we have too many mods. I think I have to stop. I think I have too many mods now. All right. I think we're good. Guys, so Andrea's a great mom. Brandy, I'm sorry. You came in too late. I have too many mods now. This is this is like 100 bazillion. Anyway, can we see the fanfiction? No, we can't. Are you the Oprah of mods? Dude, apparently the postman trigger. This is what Amber Lynn Reed felt, I fear. Just was like, yeah, sure. Because I didn't have any. I didn't have any, and now I have a bazillion. For like all right, we have the link. Can we see? So I'm gonna pronounce this name. This is a Stray Kids. This is a Stray Kids fanfiction. We spiraled out of control really quickly. This is so funny to me. No, it's okay. It's okay. Guys, we got this. Also, this is a Stray Kids fanfiction. Now the chat has to behave. We have 100 mods in here. Medics on Bikes, it's okay. You can for the fanfic got to my dainty brain. It really did, everybody. I'm sorry, Brandy. I'm sorry. Someday when somebody wants to give up their mod powers, I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, I promise. Okay, are you sure, Baby Geico? Baby Geico, you're a baby. Who do we think the ship is? So it says, okay, hold on. We're also gonna do what I did last time. We're gonna get some context. I don't know who this is. Okay. If you ever want to be a mod again, Baby Geico, you can be a mod again at some point. Brandy, you get your mod powers. I just feel like I have 100 billion now, and I didn't need that many, but it's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna look at who Amber Lynn is being shipped with in this fanfiction real quick. Because Mao the best girl. All right. Now everyone's getting unmodded because they're asking politely. Bye, Mao. No more mod for you. Or just do mods for the day. Yeah, but then I'll forget. Kind of like the stream. Everyone has been triggered. It's okay. Okay. So this is who we're looking at. This is who Amber Lynn Reed is being shipped with in this fanfic. Yeah, yikes, Alana. Yeah, I know. I will not remember. I made Brandy. I promise. I promise, I promise. I did. Brandy's a mod now. I promise. Vanessa wants the power. Okay, you guys. Everyone who is currently a moderator will stay a moderator. Be nice. Yeah, I hold on. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check. Did I not? I did do it. Okay. If anybody wants to be free from their mod powers, you just tell me. You just tell me whenever you want to be free. This is a K-pop idol, so I don't know anything about him. So I'm going in blind. We're all going in blind, except for probably Mad Yikes on Bikes. He's a cutie patootie, so let's read this. Let's read the fan fiction. Yeah. Yeah, and everybody, don't piss off the mods. You know, sometimes people like make fun of like, oh, their chat's all their mods. Well, my chat's all my mods because I modded my entire chat. So at this point, isn't he one of the popular guys from BTS? I think he's from Stray Kids. He's from the other one. All right. I'm already gonna fucking lose it. Can we see? Can we see what I'm seeing? We cannot. We can see what I see. Okay, everybody ready? I'm bad at this. Let's go. Okay. Just to make sure nothing meanie bopini happens in the chat now, all you mods with all the power. Just make sure nothing meanie bopini happens in my chat. Our dainty grill has gone out to Walmart for the 4th time this evening. She was on yet another bee this month and was looking for some snacks. Suddenly, a small boy appeared in front of her. Move! Amber screamed at the top of her lungs. It was a bad idea because then she began to hyperventilate. Baby Geico, do the fanfictions help or do they make it worse? For your current precarious situation, do the fanfictions help you or are they like or are they making it worse? It was a bad idea because then she began to hyperventilate. After finally catching a breath, she noticed that the boy was crying. OMG, don't cry. Yes, I sat down because I wore the wrong shoes. The boy looked up at her. What? Yeah, by the way, what's your name? Your girl needs to know your name. You laggy as fuck. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry, guys. I'm white. Amber slowly got up from her electric shopping cart and made her way over to him. She grabbed his chin and began to kiss him, but he screamed and poked her in the eyeball. Then Amberlynn got on all fours and crawled over at an incredibly fast speed. He shrieked, and when Amberlynn jumped onto him, hissing like a spider, she squashed and killed him. Then she suffered a heart attack and died. What's the comment? What did the comments say? What the fuck did I just read? Gonzo Duke, I wish I knew. Oh my god. These are funnier than anything Amberlynn has ever written. The end. A literary masterpiece. Thank you for the sunshine, Brandy. Thank you for the sparkles, Vanessa. That was so good. Everyone thank Mad Yikes on Bikes for the suggestion. You had another one. Was it the Death Note one? Amberlynn feed, and the synopsis is never eat without Amberlynn read. Okay. All right, I'm going to unshare my screen. Guys, what if I made like a short form content video and it's just like a collection of all the fan fictions we find about Amberlynn Reed? This is fucking funny. All right, what does the Death Note one look like? Do we want the Death Note one? Do you want the Death Note one, or can Mad Yikes on Bikes drop the link for the other one that they found? Maybe it's because I'm not logged in. Do I have to like log in to find it? Oh my god. Yes. Is it just because I'm not logged in that I can't find? Okay, I have the Death Note one up, but I'm gonna wait for Mad Yikes on Bikes to send the other two. I was gonna read her actual like stuff, but I think this is funnier. I think we're having a good time, are we not? Are we not having a good, silly, goofy time? Dude, who do you think has the Death Note in this? In the Death Note fanfiction. God, God, Amber Lynn would be so pissed off if she figured out that this was happening. We should check AO3. Okay. We're going to pull that one up. I'm going to pull up AO3. Oh, you guys are so fucking smart. Pulling up AO3 is such a good idea. No, I don't want to report or block Mad Yikes on Bikes, actually. I would like the fanfictions. Is that the same one? Wait, hold on. I clicked on the same one and I didn't mean to do that. That's my bad. I wanted the other one that you sent. I'm trying to click on all of the links. Okay. All right. So we have two more. And then we will search. I'll have an AO3 tab open and we're gonna look. Okay, so the first one we start with Amberlynn feed. To anybody just joining the stream, we're reading. The intent for the stream was going to be reading Amberlynn Reed's Wattpad stuff, but it turned into us finding fictions about Amberlynn Reed. Hi, Kel. Welcome to the chat. We're so back. Oh, we are. I wonder if she knows about any of these. Do you guys think she's like looked up herself on Wattpad? I hope so. All right. This account is called Waplin. Can we see? We cannot. Ambuser Lynn sent a butterfly. These are the most gems I've gotten in a stream, I think, and it's because of the fanfiction. I take no credit for this. This was written by Waplin on Wattpad. Okay. Dear Journal. Oh my god, imagine she wrote them. Oh my god, the butterfly was very cute. I did really like it. And Dear Journal. The smell of food awakens me. It takes almost half an hour to get up from my bed and on the floor, rolling on my back like a wounded dung beetle who's been turned over and had its leg broken. But I persist and do my best without the help of my slave, I mean girlfriend. When I do manage to place my rotten feet on the floor, I have to heave myself up as my chest already rises and falls in rapid succession. Exercise is my passion. Vanessa sent a chili. Thank you, Vanessa. Oh my god. My tiny little legs waddle down the hallway, swaying side to side like a fat rejected duck at an animal shelter. The movement's only looking more intense as I try my best to make loud stomping noises like the other YouTubers do to seem more angry. However, but because of the lumps of fat, I was unable to raise them to create such a sound. The food gets stronger, my stomach rumbling in agony as it craves sustenance. Becky! My voice is deep, echoing through the house, as from the corner of my eyes I see Twinkie running in the other room, the long nails tapping on the floor. I'm a good pet, Mama. That was her way of saying she loved me. My eyes are already black, pulling as I see Becky pulling pizza out from the oven. Thank you, Ambuser Lynn, for the star. Oh, Jesus Christ. My world seems slow motion as spit begins to form in the corner of my mouth. Oh my god! I was in love for the first time. I felt the deep want that I had with destiny. Oh my god. Though my focus turns back to my ugly little roommate who seemed to shake at my presence. Good. Baxter should be afraid. When it comes to food, it's not a laughing matter. I need the calories to maintain a healthy lifestyle. What's that, Goral? My hand raises, pointing at the pizza, at the dough delight. It's my pizza. The tone is small, slow, drawled out as the boiling tray placed on the counter. You were sleeping. I was hungry. Excuses! Forced his way out of my lungs as my lungs banged against my ribcage. The sound of blood flowing. This is undeniably well written, actually, guys. The sound of blood flowing through my ears as my anger and lack of stamina gets the best of me. It doesn't stop me making it to the pizza and grabbing the warm tray with my big paws. Oh my god. The heat not causing any issues for me as my hunger outweighed the pain. Rowan! But Amber, Rowan! And never eat without you. She sounded pathetic, looking down at the floor as non-existent lips pout. Oh my god. This is so fucking crazy. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the end because it does get a little bit like feeder adjacent content, and I know this is like a joke, but I feel like this is just what happened in their house. Rowan! Oh my god. Okay. That's a good one. Everybody wappling on this is the only piece of work that they have, and it's number 1 in Amberlyn Reed. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do like a quick once over because I do not want these videos to get taken down, unfortunately for everybody. I'm just gonna like do a once over. That's it? Last Fupa Standing is only 1 chapter? That's bullshit. I'm gonna read it though. I'm not gonna read Last Fupa Standing. I'm sorry, guys. Unfortunately, not as funny as the other ones. But we're gonna share my screen. Yeah, check no TOS issues. That's why I kind of stopped because it's funny as hell. Please read the links. They're fucking funny. I just don't want to get banned. I just don't want to get banned. I don't want to get banned, but please read them. They're funny. Let's look up. Now, knowing Archive of Our Own, we're probably gonna get some weird shit in here. What? Can we see? I searched. Ambuser sent a flower for 30 jewels. Thank you. Okay. Right. Right. This first one already right. Okay. Vanessa sent a star for 2 jewels. Thank you. What? Hold on. I want to read we might need to just read the tags on these. Okay. So we have platonic relationship. Oh lordy, it's Jordy. Amberlyn Reed, Twinkie Star, Rarity. Oh, rest in peace, Rarity. Alien Parasites, Transformation. Hold on, Jordy has a tag. That's really fucking funny. Oh, wait, this is all for Amberlyn Reed? It's the flesh one? Okay. A meteorite lands in the woods of East Tulsa on a Thursday night. Nobody pays it much attention. Amberlyn Reed is filming a grocery haul in her ground floor Oklahoma apartment when something finds her on the patio. Jordy has been documenting her life from 20 minutes away for years, close enough to drive over, too obsessed to stay home. They were always going to end up here. The alien just made it official. Can someone send this to Jordy? See, this is 2,512 words. So this person that wrote this really crazy ass fan fiction about Jordy and Amber Lynn could write 2,000 words, but Remington Bull Action Rifle cannot. Oh my god. A Slither crossover. What is Slither? What is that? I don't know what this is. Okay, it's a movie. Oh, a small town is taken over by an alien plague, turning resident into zombies and form of mutant monsters. So then how do we think this fic ends? Do we think the fic ends with Amberlynn turning into Geordie? Guys, everybody start sending this to Geordie. This was written last month. This was written last month. Oh, hold on. You can't see the date. Last month. Everybody let Geordie know. Hold on, does he have a tag? Is this the only thing in his tag? This is the only. Let Geordie know that he has an AO3 tag. I didn't even hold space for the Slither Amberverse crossover. Whatever you do, yeah, I know. I saw the like the tags for that one. I was like, all right. I want to read this, but I cannot because there's like graphic depictions of violence, body horror. So obviously we can't because I don't want to get demonetized. But Twinkie Star has a tag. That's fucking creative. There's an Amberverse fandom tag. Is this the only thing in there? Damn it. Guys, we're lacking. We're severely lacking in the Amberlynn Reid fan fictions. Maybe in a video where I can censor stuff. Oh, that's a good idea. I did want to make a video with the two fan fictions that I read earlier, the fandom ones. I thought that'd be so fucking funny and like to edit it. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind Empreg. God damn, this is so fucking funny. Oh, yeah. I would check Tumblr, but I know if I check Tumblr for Amberlynn Reid, we're gonna get weird shit. Guys, what if one day... Oh. You sent a link, Andrea. To whom? Have I seen these? I don't think I have. Oh, yes, I have. I've seen the Smuglin, the Amberlynn Reid parodies. I have seen her. Where did she go? Oh, she did one 2 weeks ago. Never mind. I don't know what I want to read it so bad. We're not gonna read it. But that's like, this seems like significantly less fun to go back into Rosie. You know what I mean? Like, to go back into Rosie after reading those fan fictions, like, do we think Quirky Love Rosie has anything? Oh, hold on. Damn it! Wait. Idea from Amberlynn Reid. This is a Teen Wolf fan fiction. She gives Wattpad. She might have something on Wattpad. Did I save this? I'm gonna highlight the Amberlynn Reid's actual Wattpad. But I want to see if Quirky Love Rosie has like fics written about her. Someone posts. Okay, I got you. Hold on. Oh yeah, Magic X on Bikes. You go ahead and post the link. Unfortunately, there's nothing about Quirky Love Rosie, But much I'm showing nothing to you guys while I do research. Dang it. Maybe it's just my specific, because I'm not logged into a Wattpad account because I don't remember what my login is. I just think, hold on, can we look at the fact that this is a Teen Wolf fan fiction inspired from Amber Lynn Reed and Becky? I'm still sharing. Idea based on the Amber Lynn Reed video Blueberry Lemonade. What video was that? Kelp, hold on, let me try something. Let me try to get something to get your cat in. What is this? What is this? Why is there Teen Wolf fan fiction inspired by fucking Amber Lynn Reed? I don't remember that vlog. Does anybody remember the Amber Lynn Reed Blueberry Lemonade vlog so we can get like some idea as to what's happening? It's not. I want to like figure out what it is. Oh, Rosie's not relevant enough. Damn it. For the people wanting the one with Oh Lord H. Doherty, it's by Miss Squeaks. But Starby's Blueberry Lemon, I don't know. During the breakup, I have no clue. But if you type in Amber Lynn Reed in AO3, it's one of like 4 fan fictions that come up. I don't know, because I'm trying to like figure out what this, because like I don't know anything about Teen Wolf either, but like if I could figure out what this fan fiction was based off of, I would read it. There's a lot of like fanfics with her and Nikocado Avocado, which is like crazy work. Found the video through Narc Alert during the breakup. Found the video through Narc Alert. Do we know what it's about? It was a 2021 live. So wait. Everybody look at this with me. Why is he farting? Oh God, I love you. Oh, I think it was that one live stream where the person asked the first time that they ever said I love you to each other. I think that's what that based off of. So hold the fucking phone. Wait a minute. This fic was written in earnest? We're learning a lot on this live stream today, everybody. So those were the fan fictions. I hope we all enjoyed story time. Do we want to close out the stream back with some Rosie, or are we all like we've seen too much today? Okay, Sauce Bus, yeah. So for anybody wondering, that Teen Wolf fanfiction was written earnestly about an actual. That means that person's an AM baby. Guys, that person was an AM baby. We can okay. Only one person said to do more Rosie. I don't know why. I said when I started doing streams that I would just go for like the I would just go for the hour or the 2 hours, and then I've never done that other than the first time. I have never gone. That's so much worse. It really is. That's so much worse. Okay, we'll go back to Rosie. I'm gonna get back to where I was. Did she take the members only down? I'm sharing my screen. Guys, I gotta share my screen with you. Guys, I gotta share my screen with you. She did a members only today. And it was there when I started my video today. My stream. She took the members only down in the middle of us reading Amberlynn Reed fan fiction. Thank you for contributing, Mad Yikes on Bikes, everybody. Also for the idea, but then also for 2 of the fan fictions that we read today. Everybody, thank you, Mad Yikes on Bikes, for sharing with the class. And go to Nikki T. I know Nikki T has it, but like, I know Nikki T has the live, so she sniped it. So like, it's not lost. But why did she delete it? Hold on. I do want to check Nikki T. I wonder if Nikki T's comments say anything. I did also want to do the reaction to where she like went off about Nikki T. Because I just think this girl is always trying to grasp at straws to hate the reaction channels. Streamed an hour ago. Okay. I want to check the comments to see if there's anything here. I don't think we can see. Sorry, guys. I need another monitor if I'm going to stream so I can like see back and forth. Is this about body cam or is that not today? The body cam? This might be. I don't know. This is her. What I heard from people was that her members only today was entirely her like looking at or putting stuff on her Amazon wish list, which like knowing Rosie is not surprising. But I want to see if anybody can tell me why it got deleted. Nobody can tell me why it got deleted. I wonder. Another 4-hour stream too.
Really good price.
Chris, same.
It's on. It's up on your alt. It's not up on mine. What the hell? Well, like even if I'm not a member, it still shows me the members only stuff. It still will say, "Oh, this members only live," and it's gone for me. It's like I'll show unless it shows up now. Yeah, hold on. Let me show my stream. Let me pull it back up. Let me pull back Rosie's stream up. Because even if I'm not a member, it still shows me the like members only stuff, and I'll zoom in too. Cause like it'll still show me members only things. What happened? Whoa, my YouTube broke. Rosie broke my YouTube channel. Hold on. Yeah, see, like right here, it gives me the members only stream. It shows me stuff that's members only. But that stream is gone. I wonder if she, because did you already look at it? Did you already watch it, Quirky Moments? Because if she did, she might have put it under like, I searched on this account, it's not there. Because this is my main. I'm on my main. But like, then why are the other members only still visible? Because their other members only are still visible on like my regular one, even if I'm not a member. That's weird. I think you only watched it through Nikki T. That's so weird because even if she put it to members only like she's supposed to, it would still show up that there is a members only something to be seen. But it's not here. That's so weird. Maybe because it's not fully uploaded yet, because she did just go live an hour ago. Or she might be editing it. Oh. I want to know what she said that would cause her to edit it. Okay, we're switching to her members only. I want to know what she said, because clearly she had to edit something. Clearly she had to edit something. It could still be processing. That's the other thing too. I just always I know Nikki T's like okay with it. Hey Mallory Burton, but I always hate using her channel for my streams because like that's her work. She sniped it. I always feel bad, but I'm gonna. My computer's so pissed off that I'm going back and forth like this. Once again, previously mentioned, not to e-beg like Rosie, but anything I make for both my normal day job and this job is going into a new computer fund for your girl Dainty Princess. So even if you just like the stream, that also helps. Or if you like send a chat, that helps. Wait, Mal, your real name's Mallory? You guys, I say you'll never know what my name is, but I know I've slipped up and I've said my name. I've slipped up and I've said my name in live streams and in videos. So, my name's out there. Oh my god, my computer it might be overheating. That also might be it. It's hot in here. Okay. Sorry about the lag, everybody. We're just waiting.
The vibes have been elite.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There might be copyright stuff in this room. That's what could be it too. Which is like, I know you get. I've never posted just members only, so I don't know if the copyright matters as much in members only. I could be wrong.
Face and like the sensory experience of that right now sounds like an actual nightmare. So
there is copyright music. Okay, all right, cool. I'm not members only. Actually, I keep changing what we're doing. This is my computer's so pissed off. Sorry guys, I don't want to get copywritten. I don't even want to risk it. I hate editing the live streams after they're done. I hate it so much. That's why I try to keep them as copacetic as possible. All right, we're gonna go back to her complaining. If I can, I might go through that vlog or that Nikki T live stream, cut out the copywritten stuff. If it's not a ton, I'll probably just like have it on 2 times speed at work and see what I can cut out. And if there's anything important, I'll react to a cut down later. My name's not Princess. Sorry, guys. My name is not Dainty either. Oh wait, that's not what's on my driver's license. Can I also can I tell you guys a story? I love telling you guys stories. My dad wanted to he kept wanting to fuck with my mom, and he wanted to name me and my sister just the letter Q. Her one for Thursday was more interesting. Oh wait. Vanessa, I would never guess. I would never guess that was your name. I put my heatless sock curls in. Anyway, my dad wanted to name me and my sister just the letter Q. And I definitely wanted to like go with that on like a channel or something at one point and just be like Q. But that's what he wanted to name me and my sister. Yeah, like from Star Trek. Like the character from Star Trek. Your name's not Sauce? Damn. Q is kind of cute, Smooksy. Well, it's because diabolical dad behavior. I know. And he tried it twice. He tried it with my sister too. In all fairness, though, I'm not going to obviously say my last name, but I have the world's longest last name. My last name is 13 letters. It's 13 fucking letters. So, my dad wanted something that was easy to spell and like simple and short because my last name's 13 letters and it was hard enough. Confession, your name your real name isn't Pac-Man? Guys, I'm learning so many things about your last name's 10 letters, so you get me, Smooksy. You understand me on a deep level. So my dad was like, well, I don't want to give my kids a super long first name. Because my mom had a long name, but she went by a nickname. So they gave me my sister short names, but he wanted to name me and my sister Q. He wanted to name me and my sister Q. Abate Giovanni. My legal name is bitch, and that's what I've always said, quirky moments.
Hold on.
Since we're talking about names while Rosie's looking at whatever she's looking up, I'll also tell you guys, when I was in middle school, not middle school, when I was in grade school, I got in trouble because I couldn't write my full last name on the little lines on classroom assignments. So I would get docked points because I couldn't put my name in there, and I'd have to because it was like 5-year-old handwriting. So I'd have to write my full last name across the side of the paper, and I'd get docked points for it.
Okay.
Q for queen. I like that. Not like Q for the Star Trek character.
Ooh, there's a Reddit called r/small YouTubers. I should join that. Okay.
Nobody wants you there. Girl, and she's like, I'm not on Reddit like that. Now, how the fuck would you find that?
Yeah, it's a scam. So someone claiming to be associated with Monster Energy was offering a sponsorship in my email, and I was like, I don't believe that. Also, no, but it's not even real.
Sometimes I mentioned it earlier. I keep getting because my TikTok, and again, when I reach a certain level of subscribers, I'll put all my stuff together and I'll make a little banner with all my personal stuff. I did get a Temu ad, and it's real. And they keep emailing me and they won't fucking stop.
Even real. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Nothing's wrong. I was just like, wait, is that real? Because you have to do a few things to check, but calling another woman a B word is so unbecoming. You can talk about others in a non-disrespectful way. Honestly, my stance is I'm a woman. I've been called a bitch more often in my life than I can count.
I thought you were non-binary.
If you're a bitch, I'm gonna call you a bitch. I really don't care. This discourse is annoying and tired and exhausted, and I'm over it. So
it's just here's the thing. You claim a moral high ground with a bunch of other stuff related to calling people names and shit like that. So why is it okay for you to call her a bitch? I personally don't care. If it's a man calling a woman a bitch, then I'll be like, you need to knock it off. You need to knock it off. Bitch, beautiful, intelligent, talent, charming, elbow woman. That's how I feel about his professor.
she got that monetization. Thanks, Tobians. But yeah, so I don't do energy drinks. That is not for me. Well, I mean, I just get trolls in every aspect of my life, dog. So they troll the wish list because they found a way to troll it. So
wait, guys, really quick. We all know that Amberlynn Reed is back in the LCU. Do you guys want to hear me read the community post from Lolcow Fire? Because I just got a notification for it. Because I guess one of their hosts left. I think it's from FUPA. I don't know anything about the LCU right now, but I know FUPA was moved. It says, so since Kim wants to be a pussy and delete my post saying bye to y'all, here's everything I wanted to say but never could. Amberlynn Reed is a effing PDF file and had CSAM in her server. She asked a minor to show herself in a swimsuit on her YouTube channel. She defended PDFs on Ask.fm. I'm happy I bullied that fat C word out of the server. I hope oh my god! I hope the CANCER comes back for round 2 and KOs your ass. Beck deserved better. Rarity deserved better. Tommy is a D greeter. Abby is the fucking goat. Daniel, you done crying. Enjoy your fake marriage. That was from Fupa, Andrea, on Low Cal Fire. It's on Low Cal Fire's community tab page. I just got a notification for it on one of the accounts that I have that keeps me updated on Amberlyn Reed. Hold on. Roz, play. We're going to play Rosie while I show you guys a screenshot of what I just read.
What's your name? Hold on. Scarly? Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I want to show
it. Girlfriend, but sorry, off topic, but my wife and I are open, and she...
Because there's a lot of, like, swear words and a lot of, like, not cool stuff, but if you guys want... It's there. So the lore that I know is Fupa got moved to Fire after all the stuff with like scamming the bus audience, and I guess she got fired or quit today. I think it's intentional for fake drama too, I love, but like that's nasty. That was nasty. Gonzo like, Duke, it is just like the WWE. Holy shit.
Dark. And she said she is your biggest crush. Oh, so cute.
She'll probably will be back next week, but I guess the part I missed from what Quirky Moments was trying to tell me earlier, because I didn't watch Apathetic Facts' video all the way through. Hi Kyo-chan, welcome. I guess she left the Discord after being confronted with all of her shit. Amberlyn Reed. And Fupa leaving had been like a long time coming, I think. But I don't know if she's like truly left. Maxie Hagerman voice. That's nasty. God, I quote Nerdy Prudes Must Die so much in these streams. I don't know why.
Wait, that she is your biggest crush? Or that that she's a crush on me? Sorry, I'm confused. Yeah, you're exhausting, actually. I just think you really are here to pick a fight. I'm over it. Deuces. All right. Happy to see your agoraphobia hasn't stopped you from wanting to do things you want to do. She's crushing. You're her biggest crush. Oh, that's really sweet.
You don't have agoraphobia. I'm sorry, you don't. Because like I don't think agoraphobia can be selective. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm so willing to be incorrect on that. Like, but I don't think that's the truth.
Tell her I said thank you. So sorry, I just got caught up on that. So yeah, Anita, yeah, I pushed myself for that, right? Like I really didn't want to leave the house. When was that? Yesterday.
You know what Max would say if he saw the Amazon wishlist? Max Yeagerman. Oh, so you're a poor piece of shit then? Had to sell your bow tie to feed your fucking family. She doesn't have her glasses on. Had to sell your glasses because you couldn't feed your fucking family. They were coming hard on her for bailing out of Paradise. That is true. Yeah, I think that was her nail in the coffin, especially with like some of the other stuff that had gone on in the LCU, like all the shit with Phantom and then being forced on a show with him.
Yesterday, yeah. I really didn't want to, but like someone gave me such a big gift. Like I'm not gonna be a dick about it, right? So I was like, of course, the biggest thing, like I need, there's certain things that you have to do in person. And there was also something else. We needed to return some equipment that we've been delaying for an embarrassingly long period of time. And I've been paying a $10 fee for, I don't want to admit how many months. And then because I was nervous about how it would go. And then
my Nerdy Prudes Must Die references are for you, Sauce Boss and Tofu. They're just for you too.
We show up and I'm like, okay, so what do I need to do? What do I need to fill out? And they're like, oh no, we talk about the serial number. You're good. And I was like, I didn't even need to be here. My brother could have dropped this off like months ago. Oh Lord. That's just one of those like learning curve things, you know? How did your meeting go today? Sorry, I just got here. No, you're good, Cam. I talked about it briefly. Basically, it went good. I have a lot of things I have to follow up on because we're either going to need to plan a couple more meetings or I'm going to have to have some discussions like in writing via email. So, but things are going in my favor and everything's are looking good. I just have to be very vague. So there's just like a lot happening on the back end of that right now. Let's see. Can you look up moral dilemmas and talk through them with us? That sounds fun. Look up moral dilemma.
Unfortunately, I love those and would love to do this with the audience at some point and like look up the red blue button stuff. I think that'd be fun.
Dilemmas. Like, you mean like examples of things that are considered like a moral dilemma? So I guess I would need examples.
Smooksy fucking probably do. She's probably gonna be on another podcast she's not qualified for.
Maybe in a bit. That's actually interesting. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. Maybe a little bit. I'm still chatting.
No, tummy time enrages me too because like you can't even like have like fucking sit up. I prefer the dirty ass kitchen over this.
But I like that idea. Thanks, Cam.
Vanessa, Phantom is still in the LCU. And I believe Angel is. She just got moved off bus. I believe she's on another show. Yeah, they took her off bus.
Oh, sorry, Katie. You can always like tap a few seconds back and watch it 2x speed and catch up. Oh, thank you. The lighting is a factor, I'm sure. My room is lowly lit right now. Oh, hey, Katie. Okay, you follow me on IG. That's what's up. Thank you for being here. Okay, Sydney. Yeah, go ahead. You can ask me a question about the agoraphobia. Yeah. As long as you're not being disrespectful and you're being genuine, I don't mind. For me, it's like I'm the longer I go like not leaving the house, the harder it is for me to leave. You can't turn off ads like through YouTube. No,
guys, I was misinformed. That post is not from Fupa. That's from somebody else. The post I read earlier is not from Fupa. It's from another member of the LCU. Yeah, I know, corn dog Katie. It's like, you guys have to realize she's in pain. Yoga, you're silly.
It's preset a certain way. And also they help me. So I think you can pay for like the YouTube premium or whatever, and that does get rid of ads though.
Yeah, to everybody. That's the one thing I agree with her. I do also put ads on my stream. I make very little from the ads. I actually make more from the viewership, like the amount of people who watch all the way through my streams and do participate in the chat. But ads just help a little bit. It was from Katie. I don't know exactly who Katie is. I don't know who this Katie is. I'm not privy to her, but it was from Katie, not Fupa, which is the fact that it's not from Fupa makes me feel like it's a little bit more genuine, but what do I know?
But
not you.
I did work with my therapist about the agoraphobia. I don't remember when it was. I don't know if I have an official diagnosis of agoraphobia. To be honest with you, I don't remember. Like I don't think I do.
So then why do you keep bringing it up? Wait, why is this something that you keep bringing up when you're like, well, I don't know if I have a diagnosis for it. First of all, also, if you are like ill with something mentally or otherwise, would you not keep track of it?
Because I worked with
Is it that Katie that got doxxed in the LCU? I think. I can't remember because there was a few of them. There's also our Katie, which we like our corn dog Katie. But I know that there was one that caused a bunch of drama with Glass. There was a host, and then there was the one that got doxxed. I don't know if they're all separate people.
With my trauma specialist about it. So, and she's the one that told me I had it, but like she was a therapist, not a psychiatrist. So I worked with a professional about it, but I don't want to misrepresent that. So I don't remember, like, and that's just kind of the bottom line there.
I don't understand anybody who doesn't keep track of their shit.
away from home anxiety more so than I think social anxiety. I'm ignoring your comments because people are here picking fights about shit I don't give a fuck about and don't want to talk about. This is like the third or fourth live where people are just bringing up the same shit and trying to incite drama, and I'm here to chit chat and have fun with my supporters. That's why I'm ignoring you. When you were in your room, it reminds me of the old days. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done this. Yeah.
Andrea Ossie, she argued with the viewers that you can't get diagnosed with agoraphobia, so now saying I don't remember. Yeah. Yes, exactly, 100%. That's why I was like, no, you were at, like, that was trending on my ex for like a while, for the past couple days, like, oh, her agoraphobia, and I was playing that clip of her arguing with the audience members, like, well, you girl, girl. It's actually Katie Wilson, mayor of Seattle.
So, anxiety / phobia, just curious your experience. What do you mean, Tobeans? I'm also not an expert. I can really only discuss like what my personal experience is like, you know. Thank you, T Good. Hey, gamer girl, thank you so much for the super chat. Hello, beautiful Rosie. Hello, gamer girl. Hope you're having a good day. Love your live stream. Thank you so much for your support, love. I really appreciate it. Trying to give you a like too. It's not letting me. Oh, I hearted it, but Rosie, I really appreciate your honesty and openness. It does help me. I'm really glad to hear that, April. I'm just gonna call you April. How agoraphobia feels to you. So yeah, it's for me, it's like an extreme anxiety fear response that can come with leaving. Today I knew kind of what to expect because I've gotten a PO box before. By the way, I was like a little worried because the last time when I printed the registration information, the person at the counter gave me a little back and forth, but then it was okay. This time I went in with it, the girl looked at it, was like, oh yeah, perfect, no problem. And I was like, oh fuck yes. So it went smoothly. We just, you know, it was a real quick interaction. And then I showed my brother how, like, where to go and what to do this time, because I think the best way for us to go about it is some days.
Okay, guys, I'm looking at the DSM-5 diagnostic for agoraphobia. All right. So, mind you, she said she doesn't really have the anxiety of leaving her house, it's leaving the state. So, to receive an agoraphobia diagnosis, an individual must experience marked fear or anxiety for 6 months or more regarding at least 2 of the 5 situations. So, reminder, she only gave us one situation, and you'll find out this isn't it. Using public transport, example, buses, trains, or planes, being in open spaces, parking lots, and bridges. Going back to public transport, remember when she left to go see Remy, she said it wasn't the actual plane ride that was her. No. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I thought I remember her saying that it wasn't the plane that made her anxious. It was like the airport, but I could be misremembering that. So my apologies if I am. Being in open spaces, parking lots or bridges, being in enclosed spaces, shops or theaters, standing in line or being in a crowd, and being outside of the home alone. Key features: disproportionate fear. The fear or anxiety is grossly out of proportion to the actual danger. Active avoidance. The individual actively avoids the situation, which she doesn't. Requires a companion or endures it with intense duress. Functional impairment. These symptoms can cause clinically significant distress or impair social occupation or other important areas of function. So, you just being afraid to leave your house is not agoraphobia. But what do I know?
Is like it's better and more convenient for him to go either before or after work to get them than to coordinate with me on his day off for him to give me a ride to deal with it. So sometimes we might do that, especially if I have a lot of packages, but I just kind of like showed him how it's done real quick and easy and like where it is, so it's easier for him to have reference next time. But since I don't have,
God, just make your fucking brother do everything for you, lazy. Okay, be safe, Andrea. If I'm not back, if I end this stream, I'll miss you.
My own mode of transportation, he's gonna be the one helping me with that. So
oh my god, soft spot.
But yeah, like yesterday I was really, really anxious. I for a long time was a lot better about remembering to use like my headphones and stuff, because one of the last times I left the house like a few months back,
and that's another thing she got clocked for super recently, is not using her apparent noise canceling headphones that she needs.
I remember getting in the car and just like fully crying, and I forgot my headphones. Because this time I didn't cry and I didn't get like super freaked out because I put my headphones on, which helped with like the sensory issue stuff. And that helped me kind of just like stay calm and just kind of like process as I was going about the situation. And just
yeah, and she got called out for this too recently because everyone was calling her fucking shit for needing the headphones for her sensory issues when she hadn't used them in the situation she claimed she needed to use them for.
Also knew like the total experience was like 30 minutes or less roughly. So like it was nice to keep calm and just keep focused and just get out of the house. And it kind of helps because I'm gonna have to leave the house for some stuff coming up that I'm not talking about until after the fact. And so
she's never bringing
it up again. This was like a good first step because it's always the hardest. Like I've been in this house for months and months on end without leaving before. This is not the longest I've been. I couldn't tell you.
Because you don't, like, it's not that you have agoraphobia. It's that I don't think it's agoraphobia. I really don't. I think it's a deep-rooted insecurity in the way that you look and the way that you perceive yourself because you don't actually have the confidence that you portray and perpetrate that you have. You are so afraid to go out in public because you look like that and you cannot walk. It is not because you are anxious of the environment around you and the dangers that could possibly happen. It's because you are so insecure of what you look like and how you're perceived.
I'll tell you the exact time frame, to be honest with you. But so then I'm guessing she gets paid more. Yeah, if you don't skip, I think it does help. But if you do skip,
Kyo-chan, I have social anxiety. I will turn around if I forget my headphones. It's the same thing with me too. There's certain times like I need my earbuds or I need something because like if I'm in a place that has a bunch of loud noise, because I have sensory issues with very specific things. If it's like a repeated noise, like a repeated tapping or something like that, I have to have my headphones or I cannot function. It's certain things like that. And like I will go back to do it.
Skip, that's okay. I skip ads for people I support, you know what I'm saying? So if you want to get back to the content, I get it. But having the ads is better than like ad blockers and shit. So like I appreciate you guys who watch the ads all the way through just to support me. I really do appreciate that, of course.
I appreciate also if you have ads, but if you want to skip the ads, fucking I get it, bitch. Skip those ads, get the ad blocker. It's so annoying. I get it, bitch.
Oh, if you skip the video, she doesn't get paid. I take back what I just said. Just kidding. That part of what I just said. Oh, Lord. Okay.
And it's the way I made the opposite joke because I'm funnier and cooler than you, Roz. Oh, dude, flying for Mao to best score. Flying for me makes me feel gross, like I need to brush my teeth and put on deodorant. Yeah, dude, airplanes are so gross. I don't know why I feel like dirty on an airplane.
Moral dilemma number 1. You discover you have the power to erase one person's memory of you completely.
Ooh.
Who do you use it on? Which stalker do I pick?
Girl, I hate the way she uses that term. Because one of the things Rosie does is she uses the what now the internet would call a buzzword to conflate the actual things that happened to her. Like, because don't forget, she referred to Nikki T as a stalker. Don't get me wrong, Smooksy. I like an airplane. I love like being in an airplane. I like the little mini pretzels. I like flying. It's just I don't know why I feel like you guys can't see the notifications I get on my Chromebook, but I just got a Pinterest ad and it was like Scott Summers, but like Marvel Rivals edit of Scott Summers. I'm not finishing whatever I was gonna say.
Sorry. Cut the cameras. Oh. The people that I would want to do that for, I don't want to say their names. Because I don't want to.
She keeps doing this shit, and we know what she's talking about.
They give them the attention, the clout, the what have you. But there's a few people I can think of for that. For sure, these. The ones that, and I'm not talking about a random reactor. I'm talking about the people who go IRL and shit, or people who I used to be friends with who, I would love for them to forget I exist because.
Oh my God. She's like, I don't want to give them any attention, and then proceeds to explain everything about them.
I'm I'm almost there, and I just can't forget that they exist because they are so obsessed with me. So, and it's crazy because like I'm just a fat bitch on the internet. Why the fuck are you so obsessed with me? Weird behavior. If you say their name 3 times, careful. Exactly. Oh Lord, sorry, Niles, that one got me. Yeah. Anyone I can think of that I would want to erase my existence in their mind. All of those people, I wouldn't want to say their names because the main reason I would pick them is because I want them to forget about me and move on with their life. I have to go now. Have a good stream. Thank you, Katie. I hope that you had fun. Appreciate having you here. Yeah. Hit the like button for our girl, please. Thank you so much, Cheekwood. I appreciate you, girl. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see. Also, I don't remember if I said this or not, but I'll say it here again. I think tomorrow is the majority.
Someone asked Rosie if she would rather have unlimited bacon but no games or games but no games.
Majority of the rest of the packages are coming. I think there's 2 things that I ordered. They're like a similar thing. I think they might come tomorrow, but they could come some random time next week. So I think I'm going to film a pre-recorded haul video from the Amazon Prime Day deals. I haven't gone shopping like this in a minute. Let me tell you, I got some endorphins from it. I won't lie to y'all. I'm excited.
In case anyone didn't know, sometimes I get a snack for stream, sometimes I don't. This time it's just a straight up ice cream cone with no ice cream in it. I'm trying to crunch very quietly.
I don't think I went super insane, but I did spend a pretty penny. But I got a lot of stuff. A lot of them are repurchases. Some of my favorite things, some new things. So I get too much decision fatigue. Real. Oh, my boyfriend is definitely not watching. So I also got a few things to go into his birthday package that I'm making for him. So I'm very excited about that. Love the energy tonight, Rosie. Thank you, April. Yeah, I'm in good spirits.
I actually hate the energy tonight. So April's fucking lying to you.
Do you get a lot of things from other people? It depends. I've gotten a lot of like Amazon wish lists. I've gotten a lot of Amazon wish list. Bitch. I've gotten a lot of Amazon wish list gifts.
Oh, but I thought they were all from trolls, Rosie, which is why you have to keep them on the wish list so they can be sent again.
No, you're good, Farah.
We did, Yelly. We didn't cover her own stuff. We covered other fan fictions about her.
Thank you so much, Duo, for the jewels. Appreciate you. Okay, we got another moral dilemma from Niles. Oh Lord. Okay, moral dilemma number 2. You're the last 2 people on Earth. You hate each other. Do you try to rebuild a civilization together or just not? Of course you try to rebuild a civilization. I mean, I guess
no. Give up.
It would be you would want a little more context. So like, you would just need some more context, right? Because at the end of the day, am I going to be the kind of person that's going to be the one that makes it to the last 2 people? No, I'm not. I'll be some of the first to go. So there's that. Also,
at least she's being real about something.
My genes really build a new civilization? History says maybe not. Also, do you want to build a civilization on dissension? A lot of things here to consider. So, there's just a little more detail. So, is he hot? Like, is he awful but also hot? Like, or does he?
Rosie, your and my definitions of hot are 2 very different things.
He looked like a hanging toenail in human form. Like,
You're already dating that. Why is Remy catching strays in your stream?
Gotta get some information here. You know what I'm saying? I would never reproduce with my worst enemy. Because yeah, exactly. Like, why does he just have a bad vibe, or did he like extinguish my entire family in the apocalypse? Like, we need to understand the levels here, guys. Like, truly. Last 3 people on Earth: marry Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, or yourself. Wait, what do you mean, April? That has
I'll marry Oprah. She can give me a car.
Apocalyptic rom-com written all over it, like enemies to lover vibes. Exactly. Jeff Bezos can go to Mars. Very true. Let the animals reclaim the planet. That's what. Yeah, why not? Because it's like, why are we our mortal enemies? Was it a misunderstanding? Was it just like he said something off-colored? did he have a hand in the worst trauma of my entire life? Like, we need some more context. I'm thirsty.
Everyone heard that. Everyone heard me crunching the ice cream cone.
He is the reason you're the only two left. Ooh.
What does that mean? What did he do? I want answers. What did he do? Did he Thanos snap it? Like, how and which did he do it?
There's the timer. Found it. Okay. It was just in a different spot. Kiss, Marry, Kill, Ryan Gosling, Justin Bieber, Harry Styles.
This is an easy answer. Why is she thinking?
I'm not a directioner or anything, but I'd probably marry.
Now hold the fucking phone, Rosie. What did you just say to me? No. I'm not playing these fucking games anymore. I'm not playing these fucking games anymore, right? I'm so used to your lack of taste with other things. I'm so used to that garbage you pull out. I'm so used to that gross ass man. This is where I draw the fucking line. This is where I draw the fucking line. What do you mean you did not like One Direction? How tasteless can you get? Oh, sorry, you didn't know what happiness was as a kid. That's not my fucking fault.
Probably marry Harry Styles just because his vibe is probably the best of the three.
You marry Harry Styles because I'm almost positive he was the one who beat the shit out of Liam Payne. I'm sorry, you look at long-haired Harry Styles and you try to tell me he wasn't the one who shoved Liam Payne against the wall? You're trying to convince me that it was like Niall or Zayn? No, that was Harry.
Am I making it up, or did Ryan Gosling have some kind of like drama or do something shitty?
No, he's literally Ken. The correct answer is this, all right? You kill Justin Bieber, you marry Ryan Gosling, you fuck Harry Styles. That's the correct answer.
Whatever happened to your pastel rainbow tumbler?
Spooksy, you get a pass because you have taste in other things. And so do you, Corndog Katie. You guys have good taste in other things, so you guys get a pass. But, like, you're going to cook those abominations. You're going to be dating Remy, and you don't like One Direction?
Pastel rainbow tumbler. Oh! I think I still have it. The Miyoki? That's a throwback. I'm a Brewmate girly pop now. I'm a Brewmate girly pop, so I don't use my Miyokis. I still have them in case.
I have this inkling Harry's bad in bed. Stop it, Sauce Boss. See, Smooksy, I was doing the same thing, but I was a double dipper.
It's like this sort of break or something. They're here for my backups, but I have a celestial kind of vibey one that I like more than the pastel rainbow. Hey, Karma. Hello. I'm thinking Ryan Reynolds. Okay, so Ryan Gosling. Okay, so no, then I would marry Ryan Gosling.
All right. She's getting it.
Would hook up with Harry Styles. And like, sorry, Justin Bieber, I have a little bit of empathy.
She got it. She got there eventually, everybody.
Empathy for him because like he's clearly been through some horrid shit and has been used by very shitty people in very ways. And I'm very confused by him and Hailey Bieber's dynamic. Like, do you hate or love each other? I don't understand.
Also, Hailey Bieber is an interesting character, but I do feel bad for her. But I don't like the way she entered that relationship.
Moral dilemma number 3. What's the best way to dispose of a dead body? Hypothetically, of course. Well, yeah, hypothetically, you would want to dismember said body. And
Sauce Boss asked a great question. Fuck, marry, kill Jimmy Carter, Richard Nixon, or Ronald Reagan? Okay. All right, hear me out. I'm marrying Jimmy Carter. I'm going to marry Jimmy Carter. That man did a lot of good things after his presidency. I'm going to marry Jimmy Carter. I'm going to kill Reagan. What Reaganomics has done to this country, he must atone for his sins. And then I guess I'll hook up with Nixon. Watergate, compared to what we're dealing with now, Watergate's not that bad.
And dissolve it in a certain type of acid I don't remember the name of, so there's no trace of it.
Mamo the best girl. I was writing the One Direction fan fictions, all right. I was there when it happened.
The way I came off that so quick off the rip. To be fair, I've watched a lot of Dexter, Criminal Minds, and True Crime stuff in the past. I'm not really into that anymore, but Yeah, also feeding it to pigs. Yeah. Yeah, Breaking Bad. I think I was thinking of Breaking Bad when I said that too. I'm not going to be adopting a cat because at some point I want to move with. I want me and my boyfriend to move in together, and he has 2 cats. So getting another cat in the mix would be not a good move. Oh, I haven't seen any of the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. Would feed my enemies to pigs in Minecraft. When is the wedding? Can we all be your flower girls? Well, he'll have to propose first. And I don't know, maybe we should hit our 1-year anniversary before we really go there. But
haven't you been talking about marrying him for like weeks? What?
And like live together. You can just call me Epic. I'm good with that. Hey, Epic. Fangirling over an IRL serial killer is so off-putting. That's so real. I kind of stay away from the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff and some of the other stuff for that reason. I'm projecting them amid Jeffrey Dahmer series. There you go. I'm showing up to the wedding with Mike Wahlberg. Hell yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's a piece of shit.
Do you talk about getting married for fun?
Yeah, why can't Rosie propose? Hey. Because secretly she believes in a lot of the like traditional masculine feminine bullshit Remy believes in. That's why.
Yeah, Tobin's the way people love Richard. Yeah, is that the hot guy that went viral like a year or 2 ago? Hot, I say loosely. Personally, I don't think he was that hot. Also, I would never sexualize someone who's hurt so like such violently hurts so many people, you know. Yes. What kind of rings do you like? That's what I did for my wife when we got married. Yeah, so we me and my boyfriend, I told you guys recently how I talked about my dream ring. Well, we actually had a more in-depth conversation about that, and we started like
this is so crazy. Didn't she say the first time she met Remy that she was the type of person to go really slow? Was that not in that first stream? I could have sworn I put that in my very first video on Rosie.
I looked up a couple rings, and my boyfriend loves to like shop for me. Like he loves to look for things for me. Like I've mentioned, we have a channel in our Discord called Purchase Recommendations. So like anything that we would want to buy for ourselves or for each other, we just throw the link in there. So it's stored in an organized space. So one night we were just like sending links back and forth, kind of figuring out what I do and don't like. And I've kind of grown a little bit on the opinion of what kind of ring I want, because I realized something. Like I came up with that ring idea like when I was in a different relationship, when I was a different person. And I kind of was like, actually, I think maybe I would want something.
You literally aren't a different person. She keeps saying I'm a different person. And I point this out. We watched that Quirky Moments like haircut video that Quirky sent me. And that's the exact same bitch.
Different. But ultimately what I've realized for me is like a dream ring for me is a unique ring. I also discovered black gold exists. And that shit is cool as fuck. I would want my ring to be either sterling silver or white gold or black gold. I don't really want it to be gold. And I don't give a fuck about diamonds and shit like that. I want different crystals and stuff, different crystal ideas. So
God, every time I hear like a girl talk about this, it makes me think that like my idea for a future wedding ring is so fucking corny and cheesy because I don't want a diamond either. And I feel cringy about it because I'm like, oh, but they like it.
Red gold is beautiful. Ooh, I don't know if I've even seen red gold. I love rose gold very much. Like I don't hate it, but I don't want it for my like future ring. Number 4, if your future self visited you right now and said don't do it with no context, what would you assume they meant? I can't answer that question. Damn it. If they were to come tonight, I have an answer, but I can't share it with you guys. Yeah. Oh god, talking about someone's back. Okay. Does Remy work with resin? Not at this time.
Hallie said just get the diamond, but I don't like diamonds.
Time, no. I could see him doing that though. I mean this in the best way. He looks like someone that would do resin work.
Fun fact, yellow gold is timeless, baby Geico. I'm very allergic to gold. I'm very allergic to gold. I can't wear gold jewelry. I can only wear silver.
I think he would be great at that, honestly. Kiss, Marry, Kill. Aladdin, Prince Eric, Flynn Rider.
Give me better Kiss, Marry, Kills. Give me better ones. The one with Nixon was great. Give me better ones. I'm gonna take all these out.
Hot take. Yeah, hot take. Kiss Aladdin, kill Eric, marry Flynn.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think that's the most
Ooh,
basic
I like that one too,
Disney
Beans.
take I've ever heard.
I've always like emeralds for wedding rings. Yeah, I like rubies or garnet. I think would be a good substitute. Emerald too is one of them for me. A pink sapphire would be lit.
If I'm not mistaken, aren't emeralds pretty like the thing with why some people don't pick gemstones, like certain gemstones for their diamond, is because they're not tough enough to handle it. Because like my dream, I would love a moonstone ring, but moonstone is so fragile. There's no way with like basic wear and tear, you're gonna damage it in like a year. So I think sapphires are the only thing that's like close enough in terms of dexterity to a diamond.
I just want.
All right, Pac-Man, F, Mary, kill, Obama, Biden, Clinton. Clinton's got to go. He's got to go now. He knows what he did. Hey, I'm no Monica Lewinsky. All right, Clinton's got to go. I'll marry Barack. I'll marry Barack, sure. He seems like a well-adjusted man. I'll marry Barack, and we'll hook up with Joe Biden. Yeah.
Like unique placing. I'm also into the idea of like rings that have like leaf detailing in them on the sides. Like I just want it to be unique. I want to have a ring that no one else has. I don't need a ring to be expensive. I just want it to be unique. Or if it's like not fully 100% custom, because I mean budget's important to factor in. I don't want to spend a fuck ton of money on a ring. God, I can't deal with pressure.
Yeah, she's not thinking practically too about wearing a ring. Now, maybe for her, well, no, because she cooks all those abominations and she just sticks her bare hand in there. Sure. The thing why people pick diamonds is I just mentioned the dexterity. So you need like a durable diamond. You need a durable gem. Mary kill Markiplier. All right. So I am marrying Markiplier. I'm fucking Markiplier, but I'm gonna kill Markiplier because did you guys hear he is the director of Iron Lung and he's sleeping with the star's wife? That's really fucked up of him to do, Markiplier.
But I would at least want there to be like an engraving or something that makes it unique in its own way.
Okay. Smoke Tofu, fuck Mary kill Max Jagerman, Peter Spankowski, and Grace Chastity. I'm gonna marry Peter. I'm gonna marry Peter Spankowski. I'm gonna fuck Max Jagerman. And I'm sorry, Grace is gonna like send me to the Lords in Black. Grace has gotta go. I love Grace. I love Angela. Gotta go. Mau, FMK, Peter Griffin, Joe Swanson, and Glenn Quagmire. Oh fuck. Well, I'm marrying Joe. I feel like I could Bonnie it out. I feel like I could live through it. I think Glenn for his crimes has to go. And like if I can just hook up with Peter once and then never see him again, fine.
Right, you know. As I told him, like that's more important to me than like how big the stone is, what the stone is, shit like that. To me, that's more important. Resin is dangerous. That's the thing too. You have to be really knowledgeable and know what you're doing. But I feel like
what do you have bad news about, Smoopsy?
For me, is the type of guy to have a meteorite ring. Maybe, I don't know. You can get something that's unique. Hold up, and it's affordable. Yeah.
Good night, Smooksy. Be safe and get your sleepy sleeps in. I'll miss you.
Exactly. My wedding ring is ruby, but I never wear it anyway because I don't want to lose it. Yeah, I want ruby was my original idea. I got a gorgeous gold ring with leaves on the sides and a.
I want, and it's so unrealistic. We're talking about rings, and I'm going to talk about this. I don't have a partner, but my dream ring is with a Padparacha sapphire.
Pearl inserted. Got it from my grandmother's.
Sauce Boss, I refuse to answer that. I'm going to jump out of the room myself. Hi, Jenny Lynn. First time you've seen my channel here, Stark on Roz. Good. Well, we've started playing F Mary Kill also in the chat because that's what they're doing in her chat, and I'm like, I think we could do this and be funnier.
That's beautiful. Remy's gonna have to watch this replay. We talked about this for hours one night, and he just kept sending me different rings. And
that for 5 months together, that's crazy.
And then I would explain in graphic detail exactly what I do and don't like about them. And as he kept sending me rings, they got better and better to my taste. I love a man that listens. Ugh. Chef's kiss. Epic, yeah, that's still industrial strict material, and they market it like a fun craft project. People have gotten serious health problems with their lungs because of it. Yeah, you gotta like wear filter like breathing masks and shit. You gotta take it, like you can really hurt yourself with resin. Colson, I'm ready for the proposal. Guys, we haven't even been together a year. We just were having like,
but you're talking about rings. You're talking about marrying him. You're talking about living the rest of your life together. And they're like, guys, stop. We haven't even been together that long. You started the conversation, my guy.
It's just one of those things where like we know where we want this relationship to end, right? So we've
Jenny, I'm not super familiar with the other. This sounds so bad. I'm not super familiar with the other Rosie reactors. I know that they're Rosie reactors. So I will kiss all of them politely on the mouth, if with consent.
We've had those conversations, but like it's more like a one day kind of conversation, you know. We have other plans, other things we're working towards that are going to happen before.
Actually, I'll marry Tiny Blue Anthropologist because I have in fact used some of her streams for stuff. It's okay. I just like I started this, and I've said this before on streams before. You guys are not getting me to answer FMK, Chantal, Rosie, and ALR. I will jump out of the window. But Jenny, I started when I started making my my channel and making my content, I stepped away from watching a lot of the Girl World reactors because I didn't want to say the same things that they had said. I wanted to kind of provide my own fresh perspective and not kind of be influenced by anybody. And so I watched Rosie off the cuff first. I did some research on her, the stuff that was available. And then I kind of just jumped in. I started with when she got together with Remy. So I'm not the only ones I'm super exposed to are quirky moments because her and I are like friendly behind the scenes. So we're homies. A friend of the channel, Quirky Moments, and I'm more familiar with Nikki T because I do also use her stuff to get members live streams. So that's just, I say that a lot in a lot of my streams. So people who are consistent replay gang or consistently in the streams, they're probably so fucking sick of hearing that. But I'm not familiar with a lot of the Rosie reactors because I didn't watch a lot of them before I started, other than Zachary Marie. But Zachary Marie had been watching forever.
That happens, you know. I mean, they have rings made from meteorites and since he lives space and all.
You said Smosh, guys? Wait, Yoga, where? Oh, I'll answer that. Yoga, where are your Smosh? Yoga, I think if you listed specific Smosh guys, that chat's gone. It got deleted. I don't know. I was gonna say that. I had something. Yoga, resend the Smosh ones. Resend the Smosh ones. I'll respond. No, yeah, I love quirky moments. So I'm getting used to the quirky reactors. I'm getting used to the people in the space. Because I keep seeing names in my chat that I'm so unfamiliar with, and I'm like, who are we talking about? So sometimes when she brings up a reactor, I'm like, who the fuck is she talking about, guys? I don't know who this is. All right, fuck, Mary Kill. God damn, guys. James Charles, Shane Dawson, and George Santos. So I gotta already kill James Charles because I'm not his type for either. I guess I'll marry George Santos. I guess. And then I guess we're hooking up with Shane Dawson. Somchi said Snowflake, Roger the Alien, and Ned Fulmer. Well, Ned Fulmer's gotta go. Speaking of which, I think I'll have time on Saturday to make a long form video, which I usually don't. Ned had a panel at VidCon. You can bet. I mean, like, he's the only other option. Like, he has no standards, you know. At least, like, I know. We're playing a game. We're fun. I'll fuck Roger, and then I will marry Snowflake. Jenna Marbles, I'm marrying the hell out of her. Adam did post about it. I know. I'm so excited to like react to it because I kept putting off the stand up because I'm like everybody's already covered it. I don't have anything else to say. But that I'm gonna do it. So Jenny, I'm gonna marry Jenna Marbles. I'm sorry, I still have beef with Trisha. I know she's growing, but there's still so much she's done that I don't forgive her for. And I will fuck Tana Mojo. Doing stand up about him cheating is crazy because you want to know what? I did stand up for a while. I've mentioned this in a few streams when I was in college, and it's so easy to just not do that.
Yeah, I think so. I wonder if he knows. Let me Google, because maybe that could be a gift I could get him in the future. He's so busy. He's not going to watch these replays. I'm going to write that down.
As my sauce boss, I don't think she's grown. I think she's growing, but it's like too late to do that, I think. When you've done so much damage with the platform you've been given. You guys know what I mean? Like there's still certain things I'm like, you haven't changed at all with this bullshit.
How do you spell meteorite? I feel dumb.
You know what? Yeah. We're going to have fun. We're going to yap until the end of the stream because I do like the conversation that's happening in here. No, I agree. I think she's going full mommy vlogger. I think that like there are certain parts of her I'm like, okay, I understand this and I appreciate where you're coming from. But a lot of it's like again, her relationship with Moses is weird. The only time I think I've ever been like fully on her side and never doubted it was the H3H3 stuff. My ex wasn't unfair, and he would, and the way I would respond, he'd be in jail. Exactly. Yeah, and she's on the yeah, exactly. So I don't personally love them either. I'm waiting for Yoga's Smosh members. I really want to answer the Smosh guys to the F Mary Kill. It's just like I think at some point the people who do a lot of damage on the internet have to just pull a Jenna Marbles and leave. I think that's the only way that they can ever like Yoga, you're so funny. I've never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yoga, you're so funny. I've never fucking seen JoJo. I know they're all JoJo characters. I've never seen it. Ryan Beard's Trisha's video on Trisha was very enlightening. Oh, it was. Ooh, oh. Chance has to go. He's not into women. Okay, Sauceboss said F, Mary, Kill, Damien, Shane, and Chance. Chance has to go. He's not straight. He's gotta go. I'm gonna marry Damien. I'm so open with my huge YouTuber crush on Damien. Like yeah. And I'll give Shane a little kiss on the mouth with consent, of course. I'm literally on her side with the Gabby Hanna stuff. Me too. There's the Gabby Hanna stuff, the Colleen stuff. I am fully on her side. I'm fully on Trisha Paytas' side. The same thing with David Dobrik and the Vlog Squad. I'm on her side. But there's other stuff that I'm like, girl, you are not. Yoga, how about Spencer? All three at once. Smoke Tofu Gang, Josh Rubin, Brennan Lee Mulligan, or Zach Liyama. Okay, well, I'm marrying Brennan Lee Mulligan. Are you kidding me? I'll get into a story. And when I can get my new computer, I do want to do like fun gaming streams every Saturday, and I do want to stream Date Everything for you guys. I think hold on. I gotta really think about this one. Because I like all three of them, and I'm just very I think I'll fuck Josh Rubin. No, yeah, I'll fuck Josh Rubin. I'm sorry, Zach, you gotta go. Fuck, Mary, Kill. Oh, Beast to Bees, PewDiePie, or Rhett and Link, they're a bonded pair. Well, it's Rhett and Link. So I'm gonna marry Rhett and Link. Are you kidding me? Link can entertain me like the court jester he is, and Rhett can reach tall shelves, of course. I'm gonna hook up with Obese to Beast. I'm sorry, PewDiePie's gotta go. I gotta kill him. FMK, Quentin Tarantino, Paul Giamatti, Carrie Busey. Okay, well, Quentin Tarantino's gotta go, Blush. I'll marry Paul Giamatti. Sure. And then I'll hook up with Gary Busey. This is a fun way for the stream to end, guys. I'm so glad you guys are asking me the real things. Okay, you be so safe, Alpha. I'll miss you. Be safe. Gary Busey would be wild in bed, Jenny. Holy shit. Sauce Boss, Link from Legend of Zelda, Rosalina from Mario. Oh, I'm marrying Rosalina. I'll kill Link, sorry, and then I'll hook up with Luigi. I like the passive aggressive whatever, Katie. This is fun. Let's do this for a few more minutes, and then I think we're gonna cap it out. I went another 3 hours. I give or take a couple minutes because I was having issues with audio at the very beginning of the stream. So anybody on Replay Gang, don't make fun of me. Don't make fun of me. This is a fun dilemma. Oh, but I was going to mention something with Brennan Lee Mulligan. I was playing Date Everything on my own, and I didn't realize. So Parker, he's board games, and he's voiced by Brennan Lee Mulligan. And I didn't know that you can do everything right, and still it's up to complete chance at the very end. And so I did everything right, and we still only ended up friends. I was so pissed. I crashed out so fucking hard. No, yeah, I'm still gonna hook up with Luigi Mangione. My man's innocent. Hey, my man didn't do shit. But I was so pissed, everybody. Let it be known. Let it be known I was livid. I'll sit here in silence. No, I won't. We're gonna, okay. Short King Edition. Michael J. Fox, Tom Cruise, and Peter Dinklage. Oh. Okay, well, I'm obviously gonna marry Michael J. Fox. Like, that's Marty McFly. I'm not stupid. Which one is worse? The Scientologist or the one who stopped little people from getting roles in movies? I think that's less egregious, so I'll hook up with Peter Dinklage and I'm killing the Scientologist. Mighty Ike's on Bike's just the rocks is cute. All right, do we have any last ones? Good night, Sauce Bouse. Or are we gonna wrap it up for the night? Speak now or forever hold your peace. That was a long silence. I'm gonna take it like we're gonna end the stream. This was so much fun. For people who are Replay Gang, thank you so much for sticking all the way through this. I probably will end up cutting down the 2 fan fictions, the Stray Kids one and then the 5 Seconds of Summer one, and I'll probably put that in the standalone video because that's so fucking funny to me. With that though, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you stayed through the whole stream, thank you. You guys are always so appreciated. Have a good night. Remember to go outside, touch some grass. Sorry, Pac-Man, you got outvoted. Sorry, we're ending it. Remember to go outside and touch some grass and pick up a rock. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.